It's up to
I
you.
hope. Off the way we go.
Go.
With,
Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, hi-ho.
I hope, I hope, I hope.
I love that I start that stuff. Okay, go ahead.
It is Monday has landed upon us. I hope everyone is doing well. The chat is jumping. Hello, hello to everybody. Pat D, hello, hello. Kathy, hello. Jennifer and Donnie, great to see you. Great to see you. Rita, hello, hello. Denise, test. And my speakers,
Oh, everybody's showing up. I love it.
great.
Mhm.
Everybody, great to see everybody. Tammy, how are you? Oh, no, hold on. Let me say it again. Hold on, let me make you big because I called you by the wrong name. Tammy, how are you today, Tammy?
It's Monday. I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. It's Monday.
I hope everyone's doing well. Hello, hello. 20 McTwin from those planets. How are you today?
We're doing great. It's Monday. It's Monday. I made it through the first day of the school week. I have a really sick kid. She has strep throat, so she won't be going to school again tomorrow. And yeah, so I get to miss my softball game. Oh, I'm so
Oh, it's not the worst thing.
sad. I know.
Hey, Kiva, hello, hello. I'm so sorry your kid is sick. I hope she gets better.
Thank you.
Having a sick kid's the worst.
She just needs to do her work.
Yes, Mrs. Stephanie is
Oh,
sick duty.
no, I need the black glasses, Rita. Hold on. All right, we're back. Stephanie, she wears them a little lower.
Yay, Linda, hello, hello. Dre. Dre has changed their
their picture, right?
Oh, I love it. I love
It's
it, Dre.
It's cute.
Oh, amazing. Should I do the Stephanie voice too, Rita? Would you like that?
No.
Stop, no, I'm smiling now.
No. We need some love in here.
Stephanie doesn't love. She
early.
criticizes and she's mean.
Too early for Stefan.
Oh.
Great to see everybody. Hello, hello. This evening, I will be finishing this coat. I want to thank everybody who commented on my upcycling. You guys are amazing. I've always upcycled. I just don't share much of it because I don't think, there's not, I guess there's a market for it. I guess people watch, but it comes and goes. As somebody who's been here for a while.
I mean, I think there's a lot of people out in the world that want to see different garments and things upcycled and how to, especially now with summer coming, I guess how to make pants into shorts or, but just with a flare and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't do that.
Yay, Ollie. Hello, hello.
Hi, Ollie.
Thank you, Ollie. Thank you. Great to see everybody. Love me, Bill. And Bill the cat.
Oh. Love me, Bill.
Hi-ho. Just stuck in my head now.
Happy Dr. Seuss week, everyone. So
is it really Dr.
fish,
Seuss
blue
week?
fish, one fish, two fish. I read a book. Read a book. I would read a book in a car. I would read it here and there, go far. I can't write today.
Do you know what's funny, Ollie? For all the stuff I've ever made, people only want my upcycled stuff. People only want to pay for my upcycled stuff. Wonder why she keeps getting sick.
It's this time of year.
I get sick every time. Every time I go in the crowd, I get sick.
I was sick every year. Her daughter, when I was her daughter's age, sick every stinking year. Yeah. Same stuff, strep.
I mean, it's going around the whole school, and
yeah.
I mean, it feels like everyone has the flu right now. So I'm like, stay away. Stay away from me. Spring break is almost upon me. I want to be healthy.
You don't want the love?
Oh,
I want
love.
That's one of the oldest cliches I know. I will share your time. I value your time. I will share almost everything with you except for your germs.
Absolutely.
Nope. That's one of the oldest dad jokes I have. I start listing all the things I will share with you, but germs are not one of them.
Yeah.
And I'm yelling it because I'm like half a mile away.
You
Yeah.
kind of have to be the half a mile away.
I get sick easily though. So like even when my son is sick, I come full hazmat. I'm not like Nurse Ratchet, but I'm covered.
Usually I don't get sick. It's like I'm a carrier and I don't even know I'm sick or carrying stuff.
It's from all that walking you do.
I need to walk more.
Get more people sick. I'm just kidding.
Oh, Maria Nunez. Hello, Maria Nunez. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Hello, Maria. Great to see you. Welcome in.
You just hadn't gotten that far yet.
Rita,
go ahead.
Sorry. Please. No, please. I want to upcycle mini backpack. Do you know what I do? What I upcycle a lot of? I get damaged items and upcycle them. Like I'll buy something and someone's like, "I'll give this to you for free." I got strep and shit all the time. Same. I caught mono, the flu, everything when I was a kid.
I didn't catch mono until college.
Thank you so much. I used to hang out in skating rings. Be careful.
Oh, that would be, yeah, that makes sense.
There's always girls in skating rinks.
And Journey playing in the background.
Uh-huh.
I mean, what's the best? Catch a cold with a girl with Journey playing. I mean, come on.
Oh my gosh.
Best way to catch a cold. Or mono. Or all the above.
Most enjoyable time you had before you got sick. Oh.
I actually tell my son that story as a cautionary tale all the time. Then I start singing Journey.
Hi, Jennifer and Donnie. How are you? Welcome in.
I said, everyone hit the thumbs up. Yes, please, guys. Give William the love.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and hit it while I'm thinking about it.
Oh, I beat you to that.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
usually I do it after the stream. I do. Yeah,
you're not sure if you like it or not. It's because you're not sure. That's why. You got to make.
No, if you're already hanging out here, you already know us a little bit. So you should know. Just hit the thumbs up. You know you want to.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Share it, you guys. Share it out. Get the people here.
I'm getting organized.
With all of
this
us.
evening, I will be finishing this coat. I started a couple days ago. I'm trying to slow down my sewing. I am so sorry that your daughter just had the flu. I over inundate myself with projects. You know, they're upcycled patterns. I like the Pablo Picasso style. I find it in the wild. Do you know how many jeans that I found that have holes in them? Most people are like, I'm gonna dress like it's the 1980s. I'm like, I'm gonna patch every single one of those. Every single one. Sanitize classrooms, clean up antibacterial wipes, take your old dishes home, the whole school.
I mean, you can only sanitize so much. Don't over sanitize either. Don't over sanitize. But get all the door handles and the desks.
I actually work around, like, my job is a very weird job, but I'm around large amounts of people, and when one person gets sick, it's a guarantee at least 9 or 10 of them are going to.
Yeah.
And that where I work, it's like a clean room, at least with the people who live there, you know. So you can't run from.
Yeah. I mean, what I'm supposed to do? Put each kid in a cubicle?
Put them in that the UV sanitizer.
Oh my word! I'm gonna have one of those someday.
I saw it on a TV show, and I'm going, they sanitize the whole room with UV.
I was like,
I
can't.
A long time ago in beautiful, in Modesto, California. I worked in this massive bakery. It was like It was like a Mr. Rogers, like, you know, when Mr. Rogers would go through the giant factories. It had a machine. It had a machine. Every time you either walked in or out, you had to sanitize your hands.
Yeah.
So 'cause the whole floor was like a clean room because we were making bread. And so you would walk in and put your hands in this machine and it would clean it. And literally up to like right here, it would sanitize, it would dry it. You couldn't take it out. And every person had to stand there and put their hands. There was a few of them, but sometimes I feel like I need one of those.
Anyone for the whole body. Yeah, it just locks behind me. It just sprays me down. It says take off clothes, and then it sprays me down, and then all of a sudden it just comes up with a whole brand new outfit for me. Like that'd be amazing.
That's like Star Trek or Jetsons.
Blow dry my hair and everything. I'd love that.
Oh, if it would blow dry my hair and straighten it for me, yeah, sign me up. That would sell me right there.
Rita says, I have one of those UV sanitizers. It cleans wonderful. However, the filters for it are expensive. That's how they get you, man. That's how they get you. That's like back in the day, it wasn't about owning an expensive car. It was about good luck trying to get an oil change for under $100. And that was back in the day. Now, all places know how to change your oil. Dodgers had B team in Ontario. Did you see the new stadium? No, I have not. No, I have not.
In Ontario?
I didn't know they had one. I watched the game today when they were in Arizona because I have the Dodger channel.
That's what I figured. That's where they were, because they're still down south. They're not at home yet. That's cool though. If they have a new stadium that they're playing in,
I don't know.
Go Dodger.
$100 for one filter that lasts about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before I came to my current position, they had these huge air filtration systems in each classroom, and I have to keep it in there. I was like, it's taking space. So it's living behind the door now. But I don't know. Maybe I should turn it on. I should put it right smack in the middle of the room, telling all the kids breathe on it.
Like a giant robot just sitting there in the middle of the room. Just ignore the filter. Ignore the air filter.
Just, yes. Sit next to it. Breathe on it.
First game will be April 2nd.
Yeah.
That's awesome. They need to do that because the entire Inland Empire loves the Angels. They need to start pumping the Dodgers in the IE.
Oh, I got to wear my Inland Empire t-shirt again sometime soon. It's comfy.
All right, I'm going to bust out my sewing machine. I'm going to start lining this thing with my quilt binding because I'm still a serger. I couldn't find my red binding. All I found was green, white, and blue.
Oh, no. No to all of those.
Yeah.
So we're going black.
And plus, I already lined it with red, so there's not too many other directions I can go. So we're gonna watch a lunar eclipse tomorrow night.
Oh,
I didn't even know.
Totally should.
Tonight there was this amazing giant red moon, and where I live literally on the west side. So I got on the main boulevard, and when I started heading east, you could see it right next to the mountain. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
And we're cloudy, so I can't see anything.
Yeah, we're overcast here.
You should have took a picture.
Isaiah took quite a few, actually.
Okay. Well, he needs to send me a picture so I can see. Thank you. Or send it to you so you can send it to me. Appreciate it.
Let's call him.
Okay.
Hey, will you please send me those pictures that you took from of the moon today?
Or favor.
No, the pictures that you took in the car when we were going to MMA today.
Oh yeah, I'll send you those.
Awesome. I love you. Bye.
I love that.
Oh, that's sweet.
He is.
I saw him taking all those pictures. I was like, I hope they're good. As I'm driving, I'm like, I hope they're good ones. Because I'm going to ask you later for the picture.
Yeah. Well, ever since you showed me that Sky app, I do that now. Like, I'll just be in random. I was like, oh, I got 5 minutes. Let's see where everything is right now.
The Sky app is the best.
Yeah.
I have Sky Map. I love it. If I want to know, that's what I use.
I told you I found that under controversy because I'm old school and I sat outside. I wrote down longitude, and my cousin was like, "Let me bring you into the modern era, you caveman." Stop staring at the sky. We took 15 pictures.
Is that all? Just 15?
Denise says there's full coverage of the moon in this area is 3 a.m. Oh, wow. So you'll have a total eclipse at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning? Interesting. Or this morning coming up or tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
So
no.
is tomorrow in tomorrow?
Is it Tuesday morning or is it Wednesday morning?
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be Wednesday morning. Somebody was mentioning it to me before.
Oh, look at those mountains. Here, I have to say that out loud. Oh, I
Yeah,
lost
you can share it if you want because you know how to share it on the screen. I don't.
Okay.
But the moon was beautiful this evening. But iPhones aren't necessarily the greatest for taking pictures.
No, they're not.
As somebody who's obsessed with staring up at the sky, I encourage people to look up at the sky. iPhones are the worst. You'll see a celestial event and you'll try to take a picture and it's just a bunch of blobs. Literally just a bunch of blobs. My Canon doesn't have any filters on it. Anything is just the base of the line Canon, and it takes amazing pictures of the moon. I use Orion's belt and then go from there.
That's what I used to use, but I don't see Orion's belt here.
Where I live, it's Cassiopeia.
Yeah.
And the Little Dipper.
My husband uses the Little Dipper.
Yeah, she's a W.
Yeah. Certain times of the year it's a W, other times it's an M.
Yep. I prefer her.
Depending on your perspective. Oh, that's hilarious.
I so hope there's an aurora while everybody's here for the retreat. Because we're totally going to go out to go catch the aurora. The night light or the northern lights. That'd be so awesome.
I wonder how north I would have to go to see them.
Well, I know you can see them here in Casper, so.
I just shared a picture. Yeah, I want to.
This has to stay on the tripod because it came apart on the tripod.
Oops.
So if I pulled it off, it's just going to be a giant tangly mess. So it has to stay on there. Man, the crickets are screaming tonight. That's going to be my baseball team. If I ever have a baseball team, they're going to be called the Fill in the Town Crickets.
Oh, the screaming crickets.
The fighting crickets. Don't say it. Don't say it.
No. It has to be like this is hockey, right? Put the biscuit in the sack instead of the biscuit in the net in the basket.
I like my old Canon. My Canon. I bought it a couple years ago. It's so crazy how things are obsolete within only a couple of years.
Yeah.
My 2021 computer is considered obsolete. My laptop, and I still use it for everything. It's just the picture was terrible, but I still use it. Uploading a short. What made the moon look like here? Wow. It's even brighter. The moon's beautiful tonight. I saw 2-pound cones. Oh, that reminds me. I got surgery cone. I got beige, aka beige, but I call it beige.
They're beautiful.
But the problem is with all of these, they're not as big as I thought they were gonna be. And when it comes to schools, I'm a size queen.
Hi, Chris. Welcome in.
That's gonna be like 4 or 5 projects.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be more than that.
Great to see you. Great to see you. So I don't know. For as much as I think these are cool, this is gonna last me like 2 or 3 projects.
Yeah, I love the variegated thread.
It's
The
pretty.
rainbow thread. It's cute. I want to get that the next time I get serger thread because I got beige, if that's what we're calling it now, on my machine right now.
I'm one of those people where I don't care what the color is, so I literally just went like this on Amazon, and I was like, "Oh, that's beige," and because because I said beige 1,000 times, I had to order beige. I had to.
Yes.
Great to see. Great to see. Welcome in. Welcome in. But I'm not impressed. When I ordered the yellow, I ordered that 2 years ago, and I'm just now starting to run out of it. And I only got 4. Those spools were fat and huge. Is this shrinkflation? It's the same company.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And the yellow, I'm not kidding you, probably 3 years the yellow lasted me because it was so. I still have a couple yellows on my surgery right now. Oh, one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thoroughly unimpressed with the beige. What do you call the other one?
Variegated.
That's the fanciest way I've ever heard someone say rainbow. Ever.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting.
Take a look.
Come back to that
in
one.
a book, reading rainbow.
Hey, the more you know.
I can go anywhere. Take a look. That man raised me. LeVar Burton, are you kidding me?
Oh, I know. I love. You can still find those books with the silver little ribbons, stickers on them. So that you know.
I was
actually searching for them in the library.
I have that noise in my computer. Like every time they went to a different segment, they go doo doo doo. And I had that in my computer. In my old videos, my son was the final say. So even in my early videos, when he was a little guy, I'd be like, "Hey, come here, watch my video." He looked at me and he was like, "That doo 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 is cringy," and he walked out of the room.
Oh, that's precious.
So I took it out. And I used to do wipes. Like every time I'd go to a different segment, it would swipe into the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Get rid of all your swipes. They're cringy."
You said that like a month ago. And so some videos I'll do transitions and some I won't. And I was just like, I wonder which one's better. I don't know. Do I care? Not right now. No one will say anything. I love it.
If things last forever, then we would be unemployed, homeless. No wonder we replace stuff. It's enough to sustain the workforce. Got it. The video of the bright moon is active. The rings show in the video. Amazing.
That's awesome, Rita.
Absolutely. Everybody go check out Rita's channel.
Yeah.
I have Reading Rainbow just stuck in my head.
Here, let me go. I'll post Rita's channel link real quick.
I'm determined to finish this tonight, even though I have a video out technically right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not weird about numbers, but if it hits a certain number, then I will post this tonight. But I might film this tonight. We'll see what happens. Do you do that, Tammy? All the things depending on how much of the response is.
Yeah, so like my super chat giveaways, I wasn't getting enough to cover shipping
Yep.
for all the giveaways, and I adjusted it to be every 6 months because that way I'm guaranteed to have my shipping covered. So the raffle, I'm not charging anybody for the raffle, but they're paying into it, and it's paying for my shipping costs. So,
I've always wondered about that.
mhm.
Hi, Linda. How are you? Welcome in.
Hey, Linda. Hello, hello. Because financially, I wonder if it's worth it sometimes to do stuff like that.
Mm.
It is, but YouTube takes a cut.
Ah,
Like there's other platforms where I get more of a percentage of what people send in. But YouTube is not one of those platforms, but it's a little bit. It helps. So every little bit helps.
ugh.
It might be a spool of thread or something, but it helps.
Exactly.
4 a.m. 4 a.m. and 3 o'clock in California. My son told me, he's like, you'll be up. The lunar eclipse is at 3 o'clock. I forgot about that conversation. I completely forgot about that conversation.
I will not be up that. I've been up way too early today to be up that late.
Speaking of which, I work third shift. And last night I went to work. I came home and I had to take my mom to the hospital. She's fine.
no.
Oh, she's fine. It was a false alarm, but it's a good thing that there's like false alarms exist.
Yeah.
But technically, the last time I went to bed was the last time I woke up was 12 o'clock on Sunday.
Sunday. Oh.
Because usually I get my nap in, but I was at the hospital and I can't sleep there. I'm too scared.
Oh.
I'm scared someone's gonna someone's gonna cough on me. So I've been up since 12 yesterday. And I have to go to work today. I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna
Oops.
sleep.
I would. I
I'm
would
gonna
have
crawl
to.
under crawl under my desk like this.
Oh, that'll work.
Absolutely. You had a long weekend, get some rest. Me up in the morning could be possible. Cool video, Rita. That shows rings on the moon. Big ring with a convex, brighter center. Awesome. Gas prices are forecast to increase to about 30 cents a gallon this weekend, so shipping will be going up more.
Yeah, well.
Yay. Hold on, let me put my glasses on because I'm wounded. I have to tell a quick story about a jersey. So about I don't know. Oh man, it's been more than a month. Man, it's been
Yeah.
about a month and a half.
Yes.
Somebody sent me a link to a jersey. I purchased a jersey. This particular company has not sent me said jersey. We have been in
Oh,
the
no.
email back and forth, and I keep on pointing out the fact that all the energy that they're sending me emails, they could have just sent me my jersey. So I have been officially ripped off.
That stinks.
And I now owe him a jersey.
It was
And he
$76.
tells me no.
It was 76. No, it's not. Nope.
Nope.
Thanks for feeling bad, but unless you work
Yeah.
there, it's not your fault. Unless you work there. Do you work there?
No.
Okay.
No. But if said jersey appears on your doorstep, do not return it.
I'm gonna put my skates on and pull a shift in front of my house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my stick and I'm gonna pull a shift.
Said jersey might come with a Leafs jersey. That's large. 'Cause for me.
I'm thinking so, Katie. It was, and I know a lot. Like
That's
it
what I
was
said.
$76, and to me, if it was 76 cents, I would be fighting the same. It's
Yeah.
100% about the principle at this point.
Mm.
It's really annoying. I buy a lot of stuff, And I'm not kidding you. I buy from weird sellers, third parties. I send them the money. They send me whatever I ordered. It's not even rocket science. You know? Hold on. I am laughing about it, Denise.
Yes.
Really, I just want to sing Why Can't We Be Friends?
That's pretty.
Scissor,
Almost went all
scissor
over.
fob number 1.
That's cute.
So, okay, sorry.
No, I like that. I like that.
I'm making 4 of them tonight at some point, so.
I have to run real quick, but I'll be right back. I'm just going to pause everything on here. I just got to check Emma, and we're doing laundry because of the sickness.
I totally get it. I
No.
live in a laundromat. No judgment whatsoever.
Yeah, it'll take you a second.
Right now, Katie, they're Elmer Fudd with a carrot on a stick. And I'm Bugs Bunny wandering through the wood, wondering where my Las Vegas Knights jersey is. And the problem is the reciprocation. They keep on reciprocating. So they're leading me to believe that they're going to send me the jersey, in which I don't think they're going to send it to me.
No, they're not.
If you like, a hustle is a hustle. I even told them, like, if you're just going to steal, just tell me that you're going to steal so I can move on with my life.
Right? There's no sense in, like, dragging it out like that.
Almost like you were overwhelmed with the news of getting a Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. Ollie, I have fallen down a rabbit hole. Let me take my glasses off for this. I watch the Leafs every time they're on now. I have fallen down a rabbit hole of watching Leafs fans lose their stuff. There's this guy who drinks whiskey and starts telling his opinion. And as somebody who sits around their house and sews late at night, I love my Canadian brothers and sisters who go off about hockey. I have gone down a rabbit hole, so it's even more ironic because I'm gonna start wearing a lot of Leaf stuff, and the guy's name is Bill. It's one guy I watch. I'm like, oh no, when I grow up, I don't want to be like Bill. Get in return the one too small from Amazon. So 76 ain't nothing but a boneless chicken wing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I used to love that. That's Outcast.
Yeah.
That's from, hold on, let me see if I can say it. Southern Cadillac Funky Playa Music. And it's all one word. And that was hard, like very 1991 reference.
Yeah.
They never win.
They don't.
Ollie, it's great watching. Like, I have fallen down a rabbit hole of watching people lose it over the Leafs. And so it's my new thing. I love YouTube. I love participating in YouTube. I love YouTube. Let me know that I didn't know I was into curling. And I'm obsessed with curling now. I'm watching the regionals. Hey, Lainey Grace, welcome in. I'm watching the regionals, semifinals. I watched Canada and Saskatchewan yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh,
But Canada and Saskatchewan are the same country.
yeah, but it's curling. So they're like, they're going up against each other.
So instead of the World Cup, it's like the Country Cup. Hey, Cynthia.
Hello, Cynthia.
Welcome.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. Just finishing up this project, moving at turtle pace. Great to see you, Lanny Grace. Great to see you.
How are you guys? Tammy? Jess?
I'm doing good. It's well, she stepped away for just a minute, but
Okay.
I'm doing okay. It's Monday. I'm still recovering from the weekend. It's Monday.
You had a busy weekend.
I did.
Hi, Ollie. Hi, everybody.
I think I slept 6 hours, maybe.
Oh, gosh.
That was it.
I think I woke up. Well, I had to.
Huge nap after this, so I get it.
I was listening as trying to come up the stairs. I decided to put Benjamin to bed before I got on, so I took him downstairs and took care of that. And I heard you talking about not getting any sleep since Sunday.
Yeah. William
Well,
hasn't slept.
the only legitimate excuse I have is because my mom was sick and I had to take her to the hospital.
Yeah.
And then my day started because I have like a weird window of when I sleep. And I usually get enough sleep, but if I don't, I'm a wreck. Yay!
It was nice to meet you too.
Hey, Mo. Welcome in.
Yay, Mo! How's it going? The ice is cracking as the temperature gets colder here. It's cold. Wow. It's above freezing for the day. At work, still dropping in to say hi. Great to see you. So I work third shift, so most of it is me going around, sitting in my office and making sure no one gets hurt until the sun comes up. Then I go outside and make sure nothing outside was hurt.
It's like babysitting. I think my babysitting days were long over.
Quite honestly, as an adult, what is not babysitting?
True. Very true.
I didn't realize that until I was forced to hire under 30s.
Oh, gosh.
But I was just as green. I'm not condemning anybody. I asked the same questions. I made the same stupid mistakes. I did all the same things that the young kids do, so I don't judge them. Because I remember being that age. I remember, being 20 and not caring.
Yeah.
So I don't judge. I try not. Well, I hold them to a standard, but I don't judge. I work.
Well, you judge, but you don't show them that you judge.
Hi, Mo.
I try to let my experience remind me, so I don't become that person I dislike.
Yeah.
Hi, Jen. Hi, Denise.
Today was one of those Mondays where I'm like, blah. But I had a decent day. But I have to say this. There should be an aptitude test with getting a driver's license.
Yes, there should.
You have to have an IQ over 100 to drive.
Oh, what poor soul did you run into today?
It's not just today, it's lately. It's just lately in general where first off, I drive people insane because I go the speed limit. A long time ago, I was in a really bad car accident. I got really hurt. I'm not kidding you. I had to learn how to walk again. And it humbled me. And so I don't drive like a speed demon anymore. I go the speed limit. People whiz past me. They give me the bird. They hate me. And lately it's been this one person was going slow and I felt vindicated. But this person, I was taking my son to school and this person was going slow and I honked and they slowed down even more.
Oh, I hate when they do that.
But I live in LA. I'm not kidding you. Some person came behind me. They looked at me and they said, okay, he's not the problem. They looked at the other car. They threw a full cup of coffee at this woman's car.
No.
I was there. I need to bring my dash cam back. I need to get a new one because my dash cam is like old. It's like 1080p compared to like the new ones now. But I need to put my my phone up as my dash cam. Hey, Susan, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. But it just seems like people are battier lately.
Mm-hmm.
I do the same thing. Wash, rinse, repeat. I go to work. I take my son to school. I make sure he does his school. We do the same chores. I tend to the same hay. So it's weird to me. I will tell you though, I will tell you though, the strange thing has happened is that I ran into polite people. Like this one guy cut in front of me. He pulled up next to me. I was like, he's gonna say something awful. He pulled up next to me. He's like, I am so sorry. I looked at him and I looked at him and I said, that's really unexpected. That's what I said to him because I couldn't believe that he apologized.
Yeah,
I was beside myself that he apologized.
that is unusual.
It's warm in central Mississippi.
Hmm.
Not sitting on very long, tired, and have a headache. I totally get it.
You feel better soon.
I was kind of getting one before I had my grocery store sushi. No, I want to remind. I don't want people to think I'm fancy. I'm not calling the place up. I'm not putting it in order. I'm going to the I needed coffee, so I went to the grocery store and I'm like, I'm so weak. As I grabbed the sushi and I put it on there and I was like, yeah, this is with me. This is with me. Don't look at me in the eye. I'm so.
Butterfly.
Mound Bayou's. Oh, Mound Bayou. Awesome.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Butterfly.
Are you sure you don't drive wide open on that 15 to bake? That's different. That's different, Butterfly. On the 15, I'm driving like this. I'm looking out the window while doing 90 miles an hour. Great to see you.
Stay alive.
Butterfly, I'm coming to Texas in June. At the end of July, I mean, for that same expo, if you're planning on going. We'll have to talk. I'd love to meet you.
Oh, you said the 15. I want to just go and stand in the desert. I just want to go and stand in the desert. The incoming storm has my sinuses up in an uproar. Same. Mine is the constant temperature change. Like it has been 90 every day, and then today it was 70 degrees. And I know everyone's like, "Are you whining about 70 degrees?" I get clocked up when the temperature goes down. I just get clocked up. So, needless to say, I feel like everybody in California should get their license taken away and have to take the test again. Everyone, me included, everyone. And I hope I fail and have to take the bus because I'm over driving.
Well, then they'd have to fix their bus infrastructure too.
We have a pretty good one here. It's just the amount of people.
Yeah.
I rode the bus in every city I lived in, even when I had a car. I miss riding the bus. I would finish books on my way to work. I would pick a book and just ignore everybody on the bus.
There wasn't a good bus system in Alabama. Here, it's decent enough that I could ride the bus, but in Alabama, the bus system was basically non-existent.
Great to see you, Butterfly. In LA, Reno, I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. Reno, Nevada had the most reliable bus system I've ever seen in my life. They have a bus, at least this was mid 2000s, like 05. They had a bus every 15 minutes.
Oh.
24 hours a day. 24 hours.
Ours here is every hour right now.
Oh my.
It's not that great, but it's better than nothing. It's better than Alabama's bus system.
LA's, when I lived in the heart of the city in Hollywood, it was every 15 minutes. And at night, it was every half an hour. And it ran 24 hours.
Oh, ours does not run all day.
At 3 a.m., it's weird to be on a city bus at 3 and no one's saying a word. Because everyone's kind of half awake and they're all going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never got over that. I'm a people person. And when I was younger, I was SpongeBob SquarePants. I was like, hi, who are you? I was SpongeBob. I was. And so it was weird to me that everybody was so quiet.
It's interesting how some people are. But I was one of those people that I wouldn't look at anybody. I would get on the bus, keep looking down. I'd find an empty seat, and I would just, like, no, don't talk to me. I was that person too.
Riding the bus in San Francisco is fun.
Yeah, I can imagine. I've been to San Fran, downtown San Fran once now. I'll be going back in I can imagine.
I've said this. The day I win the lottery, I'm gonna go buy that Full House house. I want to live in that house that they lived in Full House. And Cynthia can walk in all the time like Kimmy Gibbler. I'll have barbecue. I'll be Uncle Jesse. I'll go live in the attic.
Who's Joey?
I loved riding the bus when it was an express to work. Everyone was going to the office, and we had our own little group. Same. When I used to ride the train in LA, we had this same group that would take the bus and the train. So we'd all kind of like, even in Portland, everyone I worked with, we weirdly lived in this one side of town. So we all took the bus at night together. Cynthia, have you ever taken the bus anywhere?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would ride the express bus from Broken Arrow to downtown Tulsa to get to work and from home sometimes.
Gosh, dude, Christmas ornaments for all. 6 of my siblings, 6 ornaments for each one. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
You get stuff done. You get stuff done.
Yeah, you do.
We heard that there are certain sets of tunnels underground for LA for movie stars. Do you know if that's true? So, I am not in that pay grade, but I don't think it's true. We don't have toll roads here, but they're building a tunnel to connect, basically the San Fernando Valley to the beach. So they're drilling through Los Angeles right now. And Elon Musk built hundreds of miles around LA of tunnels and abandoned them. So maybe there are tunnels here that no one uses. So maybe it might be true. Because Elon Musk was first in LA, and then he abandoned LA. Then he went to San Francisco, abandoned San Francisco, and then now he's in Texas.
He's back.
So now Jennifer's got me thinking maybe they're really... But I'll tell you, it wouldn't be for movie stars. It would be for the uber rich.
Well, welcome to the new conspiracy theory, brought to you by a question on the screen. I'm a
proof-driven person. Like, I actually have to see with my own 2 eyes. But I know for a fact that there are miles and miles of abandoned modern tunnels built by Elon Musk.
Wow.
Because no one has ever been able to build a pipeline from a railroad from San Francisco to LA ever, because of this thing called the Sierra Nevada mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Every rich person on earth has taken it as a challenge and has yet to conquer the Sierra Nevadas. The best we did was build a freeway through it. It's true. It's true. That's the best that we did, and that's human engineering, and it's beautiful. When you go through the Grapevine in Southern California, you are driving through history, because people literally they basically met each other at the middle of the mountain. And there's a fort up there from the Civil War, so they had to bring
really cool.
horse and buggies and cannons, everything up there before there was a road. I must head to the shed. My brain worked overtime today. Butterfly, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much. It's great to see you.
Thank you, Butterfly.
Hey, Marla, welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey.
As I'm giving Southern California Civil War history, Fort Tejon was built as a "you shall not cross" line during the Civil War.
Even Vegas is building tunnels now, going from the airport to the Strip. So there's going to be certain connections. So, I mean, tunnels are real. Like, people are building them.
Jennifer's got me all worried now.
Jennifer's
got me all worried. I'm like, because I didn't think we had toll roads. We do. If you pay money, you can basically bypass the traffic on the freeway.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until I drove into San Diego County one time. That's awesome.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
I keep interrupting.
No, please interrupt. We're here. We're We're crafty. I should start sewing. I'll have this done by Thursday.
I like that. I like that bracelet. Is it a bracelet?
It's a scissor fob. It
Oh,
actually has a pair of scissors at the bottom too.
I thought maybe that was a charm on a bracelet on the bracelet.
No, that's a scissor fob.
Oh.
I was going to make these the other day during the retreat
Mhm.
and didn't have everything that I needed because I gave away and sold a lot of stuff. I
Yeah.
only kept the things that I really, really wanted to keep.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, I just, I have 4 scissor charms. So I'm going to make 4 scissor fobs and they're going to be part of my Sew and Tell giveaway or my super chat giveaway. So
When is Sew and Tell due?
tomorrow by 3 p.m. my time.
Okay.
So you're still in Virginia, so that is 1 p.m. your time. Yep.
No.
I agree, Jennifer.
Be
Jennifer
5
has. Sorry.
Oh, 5
Jennifer
p.m. Sorry. Yeah.
Jennifer has introduced a new conspiracy theory in my life.
Take time away from me.
You know what's even worse? I have a mini sonar. I have a bunch of ground finding stuff.
Mhm.
So if anyone wants to go get put on probation, we can go to downtown LA and go look for tunnels.
Nice.
Uh,
Well,
That'd
we're
be
back like in Ghostbusters when they were pretending to work for the city, but they were really looking for ghosts.
yeah.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
afraid
make
of
a-
no.
You're not afraid of no ghosts?
I'm afraid of no ghost.
When I was a kid, I was obsessed with the in Ghostbusters. I can't remember if it was the second or third movie. Bobby Brown wrote a song. I went and bought the single, and so right now I have that song stuck in my head. The
Is
good
there
old
ever a time you don't have a song stuck in your head, William? I just gotta ask. Asking for a friend. Just
no,
curious.
you should always have a song in your heart.
Well, yeah. But your head is not your heart. I'm just being difficult. Ignore me.
To take control. Oh! My sewing machine was not happy with whatever I just did. It probably was not happy with my singing.
Eva wants to know what everyone's making tonight.
Well, I just showed what I'm making, the scissor fobs.
I'm,
What are you making, Jess?
I'm finishing my jacket. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. I'm just sitting here looking.
Not gonna share this.
I'm finishing my jacket. I'm finishing quite a few things.
I'm-
William, go find Nancy Guthrie with your metal detector. Pick up her placemaker. I have a metal detector. I have mini sonar, but it's because people buried trash over the years at my job, and we literally use it every time we build something. We have to look because we own the ground, so we can dig as far down as we want. So I literally have to hit it with sonar to see if there's anything in the ground. So I have the real drum and everything, but it's like 2010 technology, but it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And it all goes by vibrations. It makes me feel like I'm on a submarine, though.
Yeah.
And still to this day, I haven't found anything except for pipes.
That's good to know where those are.
I have found. Well, I have a map, but people are not honest sometimes, or they're over or under embellished where certain things are.
Oh, yeah.
Or
That happens all the time.
you know, like the guy who worked there in 1965 isn't around for me to be like, why didn't you do this or this or this?
True.
So, and that's part of my job too, is reading blueprints and writing everything down. Oh, now I have the Ghostbusters song stuck in my head, but not the one that people think.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I'm not making anything right now, but I did make this mini quilt today. It's like, so that'll be in a video tomorrow afternoon when I finish. editing. I need to edit it. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, that's
So
so
it's
cute.
just flying geese, and it's. I can't believe, but I had like the fabric that matched the pattern. So
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah, which I was gonna try to do it with a couple of these, and then just pull from my fabric stash for the rest. But I have a plan on once a week putting out a new mini quilt until I'm done. So, and I have a few other ones also
Hey,
planned.
Grant.
Hi, Grant.
Hey, great to see you, Grant. I've made quite a few
Mm-hmm.
fake, I call it fake fur, but I've made quite a few mink coats. Quite a few. I have a gray one. I've made 2 brown ones, a white one. I have one I call it my sherbet. It literally looks like sherbet. It's
Yeah,
like
it does.
neon and pink and blue. I was actually obsessed with I work with fake fur, but I was obsessed with fur.
I hope you're having a great night, Grant. Thanks for stopping in. Oh,
Come and hang out, Grant. We're hanging out. I'm kidding. We're
yeah.
no,
Keep talking,
I
Grant.
I love working with fur, but first of all, whenever I go and buy it, it infuriates the person because they're like, really? Because they have to cut it. Fur flies. When you
Yes, it does.
fake fur, see, 20 me twin does not approve.
Not even.
See, it won't do it for me. It
No,
still
look.
won't. Nope.
It doesn't like you. I'm raining on your parade.
I was working on the rock pillow covers, but the cat is asleep on the top of them. Next project is ironing a 32-piece fat quarter. Oh,
Yes.
yay! Great to see you, Grant. Great to see you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see those pillows. Absolutely. Oh, well, the sherbet one is kind of pink. It is kind of pink. It's pink, yellow, blue. It's sherbet. It's
Orange.
yeah, it's all the colors that would be of anything sherbet. But I'm obsessed with that fur coat look. I'm um I actually, because of my grandmother, she owned quite a few fur coats. They smell bad. If they're
Yeah,
not kept
they
in
do.
refrigerated units, I didn't like the smell of them. And everyone who inherited them, nobody wanted them.
Oh, my.
Nobody. Because these coats were 60, 70 years old. And they'd been sitting in my grandma's closet that long.
Are they in the storage unit?
I gave them to the one cousin who cared.
Oh, okay.
And she was
Give them to
also
the cousin who cares.
That's good. Grant, if you go back in his shorts, you can see the fur. There's one that he's like wearing a red. I call it. He looks like a boss. It looks like so serious. I know it's the red jacket with the red LA hat. I was like,
which it's time
I
to
would
get in.
not talk if I knew him. If he walked up like that and he had that same face, I wouldn't have talked to him. I'm like, nope.
Like a boss.
He's,
Like a boss.
I'd get nervous. I'm like, oh no,
That is.
cereal.
This is not the droid I was looking for.
Well, it all started with a comment when Kilroy said, stop dressing like rich people from the 50s. And I was like, that's exactly what I'm trying to dress like. A fur coat was a sign of wealth back in the day. And so that's exactly, I'm trying to look like a rich person from the 30s.
Grant, have you been working on that quilt that you sent me blocks on? I was just wondering if you for an update on it. It looks really cool.
Come on. Binding is just not being nice today.
Writing it with a hammer. That's what I do. That or a seam ripper. Hammer or seam ripper, one or the other. It usually works.
I say it all the time. If I'm even pulling out of the seam ripper, it's a bad day. It's a bad day. I'm not even saying this for arrogance. I rarely use the seam ripper, and when I do, I've messed up.
It's kind of like the sewing version of if it moves and it shouldn't, use duct tape, and if it shouldn't move or it doesn't move and it should, you use WD-40.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the sewing version of that.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Pam.
Hey, Pam.
Hey, Pam.
Yeah. Great to see you. Yay! I'm putting a label on a quilt at a quilt guild meeting this Saturday. It's for charity. That's awesome.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's amazing, Pam.
Grant, that's absolutely awesome.
Yes.
You need to come visit my
And
channel, Grant.
if they are putting a if Ontario is getting a minor league baseball team, I'll be there in an hour. I will be here in an hour.
Is that
And those
the
freeways are so beautiful because Pasadena is an older city as far as Los Angeles goes. You drive past concrete what's it called? It's just their street signs are older, their street lights are older, everything is older. It's beautiful. And you're in the literal foothills, so you're driving through the mountains.
Yeah, the mountains are beautiful. Absolutely.
Back in your grandma's time, it was common to use a fur coat stole. And no, you didn't have to be rich. My grandma had a couple of fox heads. Kind of scary.
Yeah, I couldn't wear the fox heads. That would
I
no.
was not a fan. And I remember asking my mom my whole life, are these real? And when I got them in my possession, I was like, oh, these are real. They stunk.
Yeah.
My mom has a real fur coat. Not that she needs it in Alabama.
It gets cold there sometimes.
Not that cold.
Yeah.
So you know what? I would never judge anyone in Alabama wearing a coat because I live in Southern California. I rock tweed. Look at some of my old when I have these heavy coats on. Do you know the one thing you see is a bead of sweat running down my face because it's so. Last night when I was making the short for my trench for my my stonewashed jacket, I was sweating.
Oh wow. I'm so
It was
sorry.
like 70 degrees outside last night.
Yeah.
I love Katie's comment.
Yay, Pam, great to see you. The song will be in my head
Little
for the rest.
thing.
Little old lady from Pasadena.
Yes.
Oh, it's funny.
Oh man, this game is in. We've had some good games tonight. The Kings are tied. Some good games. I'm gonna be positive and not angry like my friend Bill.
Oh, Bill's gonna be so excited when you guys have matching jerseys. You and Bill need to get together. I'm gonna reach out to him and go, I know another fan.
Bill doesn't look like he has many friends. Once he hasn't pushed away.
I told William and I were watching Bill yesterday or 2 days ago, and I go, seriously, this is what my family is. Like, this is what my family looks like. This is what my family sounds like. This is my neighbor family. Seriously, he could be my Uncle Bill.
He is the most angry Canadian I've ever seen in my life. They're
But he's not
called
in his
the-
right mind either, so I couldn't
No,
imagine him sober.
He's hammered. He's the most angry Canadian I've ever seen. Foxers have a thing to replace the jaw and teeth so the fox can buy clothes around the tail or shorter around the neckline. Used to be able to order them from catalogs.
Yeah. I'm watching an old TV or a TV series or TV thing. It's on Netflix. And a lot of the characters in there are wearing furs, especially in what they perceive as the colder months, and it's based in the 1920s. Like everybody's in fur. Everybody's in fur. And they've had quite a few of them with like foxes, and they've done the whole bite the tail thing.
Interesting.
Oh wow. The only time I've ever seen a fox fur was alive and on a fox. Yeah.
I got to say, I've never seen a fox. Same. I've seen a real fox walking around.
Yeah. I've seen a red one and a gray one. So
I've only seen the stereotypical red ones. The
Paladin
towel
is the
button.
color of the red fox.
Marla says it's cold again here tonight. I just went to Arby's before they closed to get a sandwich for me and my dog. Marla, I'm not kidding you. In Southern California, a beef and cheddar combo is $23.
That's crazy.
I'm obsessed with the beef and cheddar, but I can go get a slicer, cut my own meat, get my own bread for $23.
Right? That's crazy. They're proud of their food.
Expected to bring $7 million yearly to the economy. I'll be there. I will be. I'm driving straight to Ontario.
When is this happening? This coming year?
I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up in a second. Jess, I haven't worked on the fan quilt since I bought the Andover fabric a month ago or so ago. Other things keep popping up. It's a long-term project. Man, I always say life gets in the way.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I always say that when a project or something, I'm like, well, I could have finished this, but life got in the way.
Life
always
definitely
say-
gets in the way.
I'm running rabbits, and all of a sudden something prettier just catches my eye, and I'm going to work on that because I know I can do it in like 20 minutes, and then I'm on another one. But y'all, his fan project looks amazing. I'll have to share it sometime. Absolutely.
Love it.
He needs to come to my channel and all my stuff and participate in Show and Tell.
There you go, Grant. You have an invitation to go to Tammy's channel.
Two roast beef classics for $10. Even out in Barstow. No, which one's the one I stopped? What's the last stop? Baker. It's where I used to go to RB on my way to Vegas. It's still $23 for a combo.
No, Barstool.
No, it's
Barstow.
Baker. It's Baker.
Baker.
Because
Okay.
Baker's that weird last trip before
Ah.
Vegas.
On it.
Oh, that song's gonna be in my head all night. What did the fox say?
That's what Sheila would say to me if she was here right now. Sheila, it's coming. I told you the wall hanging was coming. I got you, girl. She'll watch it later if she's not here.
Yeah.
I had 3 fur coats, got them for $25 at an estate sale, never wore them, and gave them to a lady who made fur pillows. Oh, interesting. That'd be a real fur pillow.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about something. I'm not necessarily an environmentalist because I have snakeskin boots, but I don't go looking for these things. I'm extra.
I don't see people picketing your house saying the boots, take away the boots. I don't see that happening.
I doubt that would happen.
Oh,
I would make everyone coffee and pancakes. I'd like, you guys look hungry. If people came and protested in front of my house, I'd get out, I'd pull up my grill and start cooking. Like, you hate me, but I'll cook for you. Here's some hash browns.
yes.
I would make friends. They would be done picketing because they'd be like, wow, he can really cook. I wish someone would picket my house. Give me an excuse to not leave. Oh, I don't know. Cynthia, are you a fur person?
I never owned one. I don't know if I am or not, to be honest. It's
Great.
not something I have to think about, so I really haven't thought about it.
I didn't realize I wasn't until I came across until I owned a few.
Yeah.
And Grant, I have been trying to get Jess to go here, but whenever I travel through the desert, it's usually early in the morning or literally in the middle of the night. And Peggy Sue's is no longer 24 hours.
No. They close at like 7 or 10 or something like that, isn't it?
But it's
Like we were
awesome.
talking about it. If I fly in late, we wouldn't be able to go.
But you guys always talk about how Cracker Barrel has a gift shop. Peggy Sue's has a gift shop.
Mm.
You can buy all kinds of 1950 stuff there.
And Peggy
But I
Sue's
can-
is in Vegas? Or, it's in Barstow?
It's
Yeah.
in California heading toward, like, it's on the outskirts of Barstow. It's like quite literally on the back of the town.
Yeah.
Like, you would drive past it. Oh, that's beautiful.
Ooh, I
Oh, I
like
like
that.
the green.
Yeah.
You would drive past it and not even realize. Well, they have 50 million signs that says Peggy Sue's. Oh, now I'm craving pancakes and hash browns.
So
Pig.
earlier, you guys were talking about Bill. What is Bill? Or who is Bill?
I discovered a Toronto Maple Leafs fan who goes bonkers every time they lose. He drinks. He's an
He's an
alcoholic.
overpassionate.
You can tell the alcohol has won in the battle between Bill and booze, but he's entertaining to watch.
And that's
And-
Bill?
Yeah, and he loses it. And so now when I grow up, I don't want to be like Bill.
That's what he says now. No, just kidding.
Yeah, right?
I'm checking to see if he made a video. So I'm
Oh,
not
it's
even
coming. It's coming. You know he's in front of his screen right now.
26 minutes ago. 26 minutes. I'm not going to look until after the stream. I'll
He's
watch it
already
after.
posted?
26 minutes ago. I didn't even look to see what it said.
Oh, my word. What's his handle?
Oh, good
Are you-
question. This is an unpaid advertisement. Bill Son. Bill Sanderson. But it's SANDISON. Yep, there's Bill.
There he is.
There's Bill. He goes off. I love sports, but I'm not gonna let you ruin my day.
No.
I'm not. My tire can go flat. I'm gonna tell my tire, you are not gonna ruin my day. When my team loses, I'm like, oh, but then I move on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
it
you want to
hurts.
see what my family looks like, it's Bill.
It
That's
hurts.
what my northern family
know.
looks like.
But don't you like, Cynthia? Every time an Oklahoma team loses, aren't you like, ah? Then you move on with your day. You know.
Yeah.
Every time OSU loses, I'm like that. And then,
Exactly.
I move on with my day.
This guy is a bit bonkers, and so I love Bill. A protest doesn't bother you, but a car in front of your house that doesn't belong to you, and you want to blow a gasket. Yes, welcome to the chaos that is the House of Sewing. Today we ate lunch at Two Guys, and Two Guys at the table next to us were discussing the restaurant hours. They're still open until 3:30, but are closed on Mondays. It's Monday, buddy.
Wow. Poor
I
boys.
try not. When I hear people talking like that, I'm like, don't correct them. Don't correct them. Don't correct. I'm like in my head, like, you are not a part of their conversation, William. Do not correct them.
I had a friend in high school went into, I don't know if it was a Church's Chicken or KFC or something. And she was blonde, I will say that. She wore it, intentionally and unintentionally quite a bit. She walked into this chicken place and, no joke, asked the cashier, "Do you guys still sell chicken?"
Oh gosh.
So it
When-
happens. It happens.
I worked at a Starbucks during the Lenny Kravitz era in 2001. Was it? It was like it was like 01, 02. Anyways, long story short, somebody walked into a Starbucks and asked us if we had coffee.
Fresh out, man. Fresh
Freak.
out. Just missed the train.
Starbucks, you smell like coffee. When you work at a Starbucks, you don't realize how much you smell like coffee until you take your uniform home. And you're like, my whole uniform just smells like a giant coffee bean.
You don't just smell like coffee, you reek of coffee. That is like embedded in your skin level.
Yeah.
Smell like coffee.
I'm used to teams losing. I have the Browns and the Guardians in my state. Oh, I
Yeah.
feel for Cleveland. They had a chance. I believe it was either 16 or 17. They were in the World Series, and then they lost to the Cubs. Hey, Mona! So I feel you, Marla. I feel you. I have a Jim Brown jersey, Marla, that I wear.
I'm not
Hey,
All
reading
all
my
the chicken
mind.
heads.
She's reading my mind.
Just missing one because you can only buy 6 at a time.
Mona, you have to buy 6 at a time. And I may or may not go to Tractor Supply after school. I had to set up my brooder today. So I may or may not. I had to get my everything ready.
Hey Ed, how's it going? Great to see you, Ed.
Hi.
The Java chip that I could eat those. Like 15 of those.
Okay, the matcha with Dubai chocolate, like amazing.
Do you know what's so funny though? I can't imbibe in frappuccinos anymore.
Mm.
It does something to my lungs. I drink frappuccinos. I drank frappuccinos for like 20 something years. I would get them with like 3 headshots. And people would be like, "Why are you shaking from your coffee?"
Let me tell you.
Oh, I don't know. I might have gotten too much.
Yeah.
I miss that. Yay, great to see you, Mona. Great to see you.
Yeah,
Sandy Alomar is a legend. Sandy Alomar and his brother Roberto Alomar, they were legends in 80s and 90s baseball.
Yeah. I hope you had a great time down at the lake, Mona. And got some rest and recharge those batteries.
Did you get a tan? When I come back from the lake, I'm like, don't touch me. I can't move. Don't touch me. No one touch me. Don't touch me. Everything hurts.
I have my first softball tournament this Saturday. I'm hoping the sun's out. I'm just gonna be like this the whole time. Rolling up my sleeves all the way.
You need one of those tanning mirror things that people used to give themselves cancer with. What are those things called? Those big reflective.
The reflect. I have no idea what they're called, but yeah.
Do people still use those?
I don't know. But I do bring 2 sets of sunglasses because I don't like the raccoon eyes, so I have to change my sunglasses out halfway in between.
Where I live, no one tans outdoors except for teenagers. And so, because everybody goes to tanning booths.
Oh, no.
Because direct sunlight will hurt you eventually. I don't drink coffee. Don't like it, but I love the smell of it. Still fresh in a can. So I brew coffee. I take my son to MMA and I come back and I brew coffee every day on a weekday. When I'm standing with the MMA parents, I'm standing there drinking my coffee and they always tell me, "Why do you always smell like fresh coffee?" I always get that comment. They're like, "You smell. I like your fresh coffee smell," because they can smell it coming out of my lid.
Yeah.
I love the smell of fresh coffee. I forgot that's still warm. I'm freaking burnt. You guys made me laugh still here at the lake. So awesome.
Okay.
I knew it. I knew it. You can't go to the lake without being like, "Don't touch me." You can't. And then tomorrow you got to go like this and get the other half. I'm serious.
I have to put on so much sunscreen so that I don't burn.
Yeah.
I'm the same. I'm the same. But I grew up going to the beach, so I cover myself in sunscreen. Do they still make that NOAD SPF 100?
I believe so. I haven't looked for that. I can't wear the NOAD stuff.
Where I live, people have to go to tanning booths because we don't have enough sun to go get a tan. It's really weird. It's really weird. It's perpetual sunshine here, Marla, and we have tanning booths everywhere. And it's one of those things, they wouldn't be here if people weren't going to them.
Yeah.
I live near a land of pools, and there's a million associations. So when I drive past pools everywhere, and you really don't see people. You see people swimming, but no one's just laying there anymore. You don't see people just laying in the sun trying to suck up the sun anymore.
I'm singing the song Percolator. Every time somebody says Percolator, I go back to that.
It is the best coffee ever. I need to find that press. Somewhere in here is a press that I hid from myself. My son broke 3. and I wasn't allowed him to break 4. And somewhere in this house is in this room is a brand new press.
Oh, I love Denise's comment. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
And my mom drank Folgers like it was going out of style when I was growing up.
Mine too.
And I could not get that song out of my head. I would go in the kitchen and that would be immediately what I'm thinking.
Hey, but that one commercial where the brother came home, that always made me cry.
Yes.
That Folgers commercial where the brother came, that always made me cry.
They knew where our heartstrings were.
They knew.
Yes.
They knew. Ocean Potion 150 is what my redheaded granddaughter used. Absolutely. I asked a doctor a long time ago, do people of any color get skin cancer? And he said just as much as anybody else. So don't be crazy.
Yeah.
So I get crazy with the sunscreen.
Like I get red like the first couple times I'm out in the sun, but then it just turns right into tan, and then I tan after that. It's like I need that base.
My husband does that. He gets red that first time, and then he's good to go.
I told myself though,
It's not fair.
You're not purposely going out in the sun this year. You're going to wear a big hat. You're going to be better at this.
Not the big hat. They're going to call you the big hat.
Floppy. Floppy's coming out. I got to find her. I don't know where she went.
I've got a big hat for you right here. It's kind of crazy.
The people in the car line, I have like a hat. So I wore my toboggan today because it was 40 degrees. And like I have a new hat like every day I go out there. Like I just rotate through my hats. And that's about what my hat.
It's kind of bent. It's kind of bent. You need a big hat, and it has an American flag on the inside.
Go America!
You can't buy anything that isn't crazy in America.
Is that from Tractor Supply?
Probably. There's one in the next canyon over. I used to garden with this all the time, and you can tell I don't anymore because I need to fix the bill on this. Oh, that commercial was a class. It made me cry every time. Every time.
I'm getting my rototiller out tomorrow. We're gonna start digging the garden up. Getting it ready.
My son was like, you know what's so funny? I went in the backyard. I thought he was behind me. I turned around. He was gone. He's like, oh no, the old man's cleaning. The old man is cleaning. No. Because he's turned my backyard into a gym. And I told him when the sun hits, the farmer Joe's coming back. So be careful. I'm going to be out there with my overalls.
I need to like seed start soon, I guess. Because I can't put anything outside. We're still going to have snow like this week or next week.
Wow.
I was thinking not starting another channel, but trying to figure out like maybe off of my my school channel, because I have one at school where it can be like an educational thing. I don't know. And like doing my garden and like making videos and shorts of my garden of, planting and all that stuff. And I raise my fluffy butts. So, and how to keep Flash from entering the fluffy butt area.
The challenge of the century.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm doing this year. I'm just going to present them to her and go, don't touch my chicken. And just bring her in the garage where they are and just go, don't touch them. And just let her have so much anxiety. Because she does. If she can't get to something, she whines and cries and just, it's unbelievable.
Because she's a hound dog.
She ain't nothing but a hound dog. Yes.
Quite literally a hound dog.
Ollie, would you subscribe to a channel called The Fluffy Butts?
Oh, no.
Because I'm pretty sure that I would get attention thinking that it was something else, but it was just chickens.
Probably.
Which it should be. And all those sick people need to go get help.
Yes.
But show the subscribers in the process.
Yeah. And we're going to sing, it's all about that bass,
Oh, I wonder if there's a royalty-free version of that song.
Oh, we'll figure
That would
it
be
out.
awesome.
Oh, Moni, he knew. I turned around. I was by myself. I was talking. And I was by myself. He knows. Friday, I
Yeah.
made coffee and put it in a travel cup. First sip, I burnt my tongue so bad. I later tried to eat a grapefruit. Unlocked a whole new level of pain. Okay, so we citrus and I have this weird love hate with grapefruits because I was raised by senior citizens, so I lived in a house of grapefruits, and I like them and don't like them in the same breath.
I cannot do grapefruit. It's like straight orange juice. I can't do it. Too acidic.
Fluffy butts. That would be a great channel. People would
I'm
watch it.
thinking you're right, Katie. I would get really interesting comments. I would get them walking
Absolutely.
away.
They'd
The
be like,
waddle-
this is not what I thought it was. This is not.
These are not the fluffy butts you were thinking they were.
Nor were they thinking of or looking for.
Because I'll be incubating chickens in about a month. So we can go through the 21-day process with that too. You know, I can do a whole educational channel. I love it. That's nerd. This is nerdy Jessica talking. So
Oh, nerd away. Are you kidding me? I'm sitting in a room of Star Trek, Babylon 5, Doctor Who, memorabilia. Like, this is geek heaven in here. So, no judgment whatsoever. I'm literally watching 4 sci-fi movies at the same time right now.
All right, William, last one.
Oh, that's nice.
That's pretty.
Brown. And it's not showing up on the camera, but it sparkles.
Oh, that's cool.
So
pretty.
Incubating fluffy butts. Still, maybe not.
Yeah, we're gonna incubate a few, and then I have some students. They're asking me today, like, can I bring some eggs to incubate? And I go, do you have a rooster? And they said no. And I'm like, well, then I can't incubate your eggs. And they asked me why. I'm like, well, you're a male and a female of anything to have babies. That's all I can say. Ask your daddy.
Do you like play Barry White out there for the chickens?
I just might this year.
Put on some Marvin Gaye.
I will when the kids are gone to specials. We'll put that on, and then I'll take a picture of me playing it for them. That would be hilarious.
Oh
my word!
At some point, you have to introduce animals to each other. I love watching. I fall into those animal shorts of dogs being crazy. But I found in this short yesterday of dogs being introduced to other animals. And there was this dog who saw a horse and he just froze. Like, what is this giant? And the horse stuck a face in the car, and the dog's eyes just got bigger and bigger. And it was like, they looked at the owner like, drive, fool, drive.
Yes.
Oh, and then this guy, they cut to a farm. The guy was like, this is the dog's first day on the job. The horse turns the corner and the dog tries to jump over the fence and misses. And he's like, uh-oh. And the owner's like, oh no. Because most dogs aren't scared. They're more curious. But that dog was scared of the cat. I mean of the horse. That dog was scared. Which they're hulking, huge, giant-faced animals. I get it.
They are. They're very big animals.
The first thing you see of a horse, quite honestly, is its big, giant face.
And I think they're cute.
Depending on what angle you're standing.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I got to take a picture of Coach. This man knows how to drive. Oh, I should have taken a picture. They'll cut back. The King's Ice Crew. This guy has a tailor. Like the King's crew. These guys are well dressed.
Do you think So, who's going to dress well now that the Kings coach is gone? Like, who's going to bring that level of sophistication to the bench?
The Kings have a dress code. You
Yeah.
have to. Oh man, look at Coach. I know you can't see it, but that man is so well dressed. Look at that suit. That is purple.
Yeah.
That is paisley purple. Twenty make
It
twin.
is.
Do you see
I
how
like
beautiful Daryl Evans is? He never disappoints.
It looks Swedish. You know, like that really soft material.
Do you know how to make things big?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to send you a picture of Coach. Does it go
Okay.
through?
Yeah.
We rate dogs and daily dose of cats are part of my daily YouTube. I need that in my life, Katie. I'm telling you, I go looking for more positive things. So of course it's animals acting crazy.
I do animals acting crazy.
Especially when I first wake up and I'm drinking my coffee, my news is now soothing stuff. Like I'll like there's certain YouTubers I watch because they're more soothing. I won't watch Bill when I wake up because Bill is yelling.
Oh, you're gonna hurt Bill's feelings.
Or Bill.
William is jelly. No, Coach, I want to go work for the Kings.
It's coming, y'all. I'm getting there.
Oh man. Now I have Barry White stuck in my head. Whatever.
Why won't it appear?
That's what I sing to a Hostess cupcake at 2:30 in the morning. I'm singing Barry White in my kitchen. I've been waiting my whole life for you, cupcake.
It's not showing on my screen like it's like for me to pick it up. That's so weird.
It's all right. The Kings crew, they dress better than most teams. They have a dress code. Whenever they do the sideline shots, all the Kings are wearing 3-piece suits.
All right.
I guarantee you they tell them, like, you have to be dressed up. This is the rafters of my house. But if anyone ever wonders what I'm looking at, I do have a TV above my head. And this is the TV that is literally above my head. But Coach is one of the best dressed men in hockey. Daryl Evans played for the Kings in the 1960s and 70s. Him, Fox, almost every person on the crew played for the Kings. He is just well dressed.
I like it.
Coach, and he has. I have never seen him wear the same suit ever, and I've been watching him most of my life as far as a Kings commentator.
Yeah. Do you think he'll get put into another position somewhere else?
What do you mean? Oh no, Daryl Evans is still on the team. They fired the head coach.
Oh, the head coach they fired.
Everyone calls him coach because he has he's a coach in real life, and he's a development coach for the Kings. So every single player, anyone who talks to him, they call him coach.
Okay.
So
now this is making sense in my brain.
I inadvertently call him coach. He's one of those people that will never be fired because he's part of the organization. He'd have to really mess up. Hey, Mona, welcome in.
Hey, Mona.
I am finishing a jacket. This evening, but I am taking my my state mandated. I got 2 10s in a half an hour.
I've already taken a 10.
I was just gonna say you're paid by the hour, so.
Oh me. Yeah.
Today, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go talk to. Can I just wrap my car in bubbles, in bubble tape?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
No.
I'd love to see it if you do.
All right, I finished my project.
Ooh.
We're all excited.
Okay, hold on.
Yay! It's great to see everybody.
So,
Are you snappy?
no, it's Velcro.
Okay.
Even better.
Oh, that's cute.
It is a bag that my
Oh.
sister can put over the arm of her electric wheelchair
Yes.
that she can get to her stuff there
I
and
love it.
there.
I need to make that for my chair.
My quilt square that I was making this time, because this is fabric that my mom had a quilt when she was alive. She'd made herself a quilt in these pieces, and my sister wants that quilt, but we're not letting her have it because it won't ever look the same if we let her.
That's
So
fair.
the scrap fabric that my mom had, that I found this in it, so I'm making her a bag with it. So she'll have a piece of mom's fabric that way. But
Yeah.
And
this
Cynthia LLC says patent pending, patent pending. If you make a bag for a power chair, we will sue you. Patent pending, patent pending. That's beautiful. I love your idea.
Yeah.
You'd get
That is
rich
awesome.
in my field. I work around people with special needs. You would get rich in my area.
Is this a Cynthia original?
yeah, I mean, it's my mom's bag pattern that she made. This is her. I'm just following what she would make. And so it's my mother's pattern made with my mother's fabric.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But
I love that, especially the
didn't
sentimental
follow-
value. I love that.
yeah, I didn't follow a real pattern. So I guess it is an original.
Yeah.
You just go on my website and place your order, William, for however many you need. I did
375 by Tuesday.
I'll be there this weekend.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll get it done, Cynthia. And I got fabric in here.
Oh, I do too.
I got snaps.
I like
William
that idea.
snaps.
She doesn't have. She's paralyzed from her neck down,
Okay.
and she has a little bit of use in her arms and hands, but just very little. And so I'm hoping that she'll be able to at least grip this and pull it apart if she needs to, and not have to rely on her caregiver to do that for her. So I'm hoping Velcro will be okay. But I don't know that she could do. I don't think she could do snaps. I think that's too fine motor-ish, I guess, for her to try to match them up with her
Especially
lack of strength.
Some snaps, they want to stay stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Some snaps are stubborn.
Yeah, so I was afraid to use snaps. I sat here today and thought, but I'll put this on the sew and tell since I got it done before.
Please, absolutely.
That's wonderful.
I'm trying to get it done before I leave for Oklahoma next week. So.
Do you know, every time you say sew and tell, I'm like, is it that time of year? Like, so frugal. I used to participate in all of those, and I no longer do. But every year, I'm like, oh yeah, it's so frugal again. It's so this or that. And so frugal is from across the pond, so no one panic.
Gotcha. No.
Thank you, everybody.
I really need to make one like that for my chair. That'd be awesome.
So frugal is awesome though, because what they do is you find you basically make something from your scrap, so you can't buy anything. It's whatever's in your house. With me, it's cheating because I live in a fabric store.
Yeah.
Well, here's my.
I think we all do.
I have my entry.
Hey.
I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
I thought I had a pattern for like the walker and wheelchair bag, but I couldn't find it yesterday when I started working. I mean, this morning when I started working on this this morning.
One of my local friends made a bag thing to put over the tray table for your when you're flying, and you can put your phone, sunglasses, whatever you need in the bag. And so
That's
when
a-
you get on the plane, you just unlock the tray table, slide this over, and lock the tray table back, and it just stays there, so it's within reach. And so I've been thinking about making that. So maybe I'll be making one of those too.
I'm so glad you brought that up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was interrupted. How do you attach the arm to the chair, Cynthia?
I took Velcro to the back, and that way she can wrap it around the arm. Each one is Velcro.
Oh my gosh, patent pending, patent pending. My father had a ton of patents, and a lot of them were bolts and screws and little like widgets he invented that were for very specific jobs, but he got patents. So you'd be surprised what you could patent.
Yeah.
I just
All
hope
right,
she's not
Cynthia,
like
let's
me.
write it up, and then we can patent it. You can start making money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
I
kind
just
of
hope-
not kidding when I say patent pending. I'm going to a retreat next month. I have gathered up 20 jelly rolls, 10 layered cakes, 3 fat quarters bundles to sell at the retreat. Awesome.
Cool.
That's gonna be awesome.
Sorry, Cynthia.
Wow. So, Cynthia, we're going to go into the business of selling patterns instead of going into the workforce.
Okay, sounds good.
Jeff's not going to, I don't know if he's going to be okay with this. You're going to make crafting part of your life. Oh, that would be fun, though.
Tell him
Can't
you got to
seem to
sell it to him. You're like, you got to believe the dream.
But
You
I
do have
can't
to
seem to
believe
get
it.
on board with making this a business.
Yeah.
So
If you have the passion for it, you can't get bored with it. That's, as long as you're
yeah,
having fun.
yep, and that's the plan.
Yeah. So,
So I'll
I get-
make and I'll sell what people ask for and enjoyed making what I make.
yeah,
There you go.
there's a lot of people out in the world that would appreciate a bag like that. Definitely.
Absolutely.
You never know what people want. I wear very obscure vests. I have a very specific way of I wear my clothing, and people ask me all the time, "Where'd you get that? How did you do that?" Even the rag I wear in my back pocket, people are like, "Where did you get that?" I tell them, "I cut a double X shirt in pieces, and I wash them. And I use them all as rag."
So, Cynthia, I have one extra
You're
thing that
welcome.
you could possibly add to that. Okay, so
What?
I'm thinking about QuiltCon and how there's a lot of people with scooters and stuff, right? So attach it to your scooter, but when you leave the scooter, there's like a long strap that's inside the bag, so you can make it like a big body bag. So as they're leaving, they Velcro it, make it a cross body bag so they can carry it appropriately, so
Good
that they
idea.
still have their walker, still have their cane, whatever they need to go from one place to another.
I should do that for
Uh,
Mary. I'll try that on this one. Just making a strap for that.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea too, because when I get back to the car and go to load my wheelchair, it'd be amazing to not have to worry about where I'm putting my
Mhm.
bag. I
Yeah.
just, I have
You
a place
fling
to
it over
already
a
put it.
shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
And go.
It is. I'll work on that.
Y'all are making my project list longer. Thanks.
That's part of what I do for a living is fixing lifts and chairs and all kinds of stuff like that all day long. Well, that's one of the 50 things I do for a living.
You got me a hookup for a wheelchair lift for my car?
If you lived any closer, I'd probably have all the pieces and everything that you need, especially for a Ford Flex.
Oh, no, this will go on my Jeep.
I had one. I ordered one for my father before he passed away, so I have the whole rig for a Flex.
Yeah, I would need it for the Jeep. I let the husband have the flex. I don't like people enough to seat that many people.
For me, it's stuff. And
Oh yeah.
I tried to revive my surfing career twice. You can get an 8-foot surfboard in a flex.
Yeah. Oh, I believe
Yeah.
it. Your flex
You
is
can get it. You can get a twin mattress in the back of a flex. Yes, you can.
That is one crazy thing I will buy and drive home. If I find a surfboard at a thrift store and it's like it's in decent condition, no holes, and it's not over waxed, I'll buy one. I keep telling my husband if he buys me an embroidery machine, I could sell lots of things and make money. He's not falling for it.
Yes.
Bum bag. So when you say bum bag, is that a bag that goes on your bum or a bag that you lay around like a bum with? Asking for a friend.
It's a crossover bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always assume that someone has a firearm when I see those.
That's a good assumption because ladies carry their firearms that way.
Cynthia, does Jeff like to iron?
I don't think so. He brings it to me.
Okay.
In fact, that's what he did last night. He's in DC this part of this week.
Yeah.
And last night he brings clothes to me to iron for him. Will you iron this?
Yeah.
You need to put your rate per minute up on your door.
I
So that
should.
he knows how much you're charging every minute that you have to iron for him.
No idea. I had that moment of I'm the only one that cooks and cleans around here. Recently, I had that meltdown. My son leaves laundry in his room, and he told me the other day. He's like, I just leave my laundry in there, and it's gone in the morning. And I looked at him like, it's me. It's me. It's not a magical fairy. It's me, man.
Oh, it just magically leaves.
Like he had
You're
a
the only
laundry
two people that live there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, poor
I
baby.
might have to bring the hamper back. When I was a kid, we had a hamper in the hallway. I might have to bring the hallway hamper back.
That's a good idea.
See, my kids have 2 hampers. They have a light clothes and a dark clothes, so that I don't have to separate so much. And then I collect all the towels in my bathroom. So when they're finished with washcloths and towels, it all goes into my bathroom, into the hamper in there. So we have like a little system going. Does it work 100%? No. No, I still find clothes on the floor. I love this. There's the hamper. The clothes are on the floor.
Yeah, right next to it.
Like, oh, I'm stressed. My muscles hurt from picking them up and putting them in an appropriate basket.
Do you know? So I try to do laundry first thing in the morning.
Okay.
That by the time the first load is in the dryer and mostly dry, that's when my husband picks up all the laundry he's left all over the house. So like the shirts on the back of chairs in the dining room and the clothes he left on the nightstand. Yeah, he picks all that up then and brings it to the laundry room. So I'm basically done with laundry. I go to fold everything, and surprise, there's more laundry there.
Yeah. Yeah, Dustin does just as much laundry as I do. Like he tries to keep it up during the day, and then I do the bigger things. So
yeah,
I think that's my biggest pet peeve is because I do all the laundry.
Yeah.
When I find hidden laundry, it's because in my head I'm like, okay, I'm not going to turn the washer or dryer on all day Tuesday, and I go looking and I'm like, why is there like 5 loads of laundry here?
Yeah.
My son had this weird thing of not washing his jerseys. He went to his mom's house this weekend. I washed everything. I won't say what got washed twice. But whatever smells really nice is what got washed twice. Hamper and hallway was for linens. My parents, they had a a hamper. It was literally with a lid. It was literally like one of those half hampers, and it was up against the wall, and we put our clothes in there. And it was unacceptable for them to be anywhere except for there.
Oh wow.
But I'm not hardcore though. I'm like, eh.
I used to have these big in my master bathroom. They built in hampers into the wall, but I was like, I'll never use it because they were so heavy. Like even when you pulled them forward, like a chain stopped them. They were so heavy. I was like, I don't have the capacity to do this. So I took off the doors and made shelving units and stuff like that to keep like all the extra supplies of things.
So
Yeah.
now you have shelving units there.
Yeah, I have two on either side of my closet doors. So that was fun to do. Um,
I did that to this entire room, and then my life changed. This entire room is meant for storage. Along the walls, all these places where there's doors, there's like stuff in there,
yeah.
But then my life changed in 3 years, and I became the Great Oz.
I am the great and powerful.
Now I float around in a hot air balloon.
All I can see is the head with the fires coming up, when they're when they're in the
Yes. That
I am
green,
the
that
great
green
and
fire.
powerful. Yes.
I am the great and powerful Bobbin.
Just don't turn green.
That was all. Well, I don't want to give the movie away to people who haven't seen it. He says about one of the most watched movies of all time.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if my kids have watched it all the way through. I don't make it a point to watch movies unless they're interested in it.
I forced my culture on my son. My son has seen Milo and Otis. He has seen Fox and the Hound. He's seen all those movies. I'm just about dishes. I really don't like to even cook in dishes. I don't even cook in dishes, really.
Yeah.
I'm like that. I'm the same way about dishes too. Actually, see, but I'm one of those people where my dishwasher, I have a very particular way of packing my dishwasher. And so my son knows. He knows. Like he'll put something out of place. He knows Dad'll do it. Because I'm like, you're not maximizing space.
Yeah. Like even the silverware, if it's not lined up in a certain position, I'll redo the whole thing.
Oh, we have rows.
Yeah. We have that top unit that you can pull out and you put the silverware right there. Like I don't have a basket.
I have a basket.
Oh, I can't. I was like, oh, they're touching each other. How they're getting washed? I was like, no, they can't touch each other.
So I know this is going to be crazy. I hand wash everything before I put it in the dishwasher.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Everything. I have a giant porcelain tub, and we will be seeing it when I redo my drapes. I'm not kidding you. It's so big I can sit in it. I have a black tub. I soak and clean all my dishes in the black tub before I put them in the dishwasher.
So you're more just rinsing them off. Like you just have like a bucket of water and you're just washing all the debris off of it.
Hot water soap, not a speck of dirt.
Oh, we can be fun. It's fun. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I use paper plates and cups, plastic cups. Yeah, sometimes we do that, but not very often. But
We
there
don't
you
do
go.
that here. Yeah.
I don't mind doing dishes. When we get off the stream, that's what I go do. I do the dishes before I go to bed and run the dishwasher. And hopefully my laundry's done. I'm gonna have to go get some more Sudafed in a little bit. I can feel my nose clogging back up again. I'm gonna take some spray. Oh, allergies.
I was doing that yesterday. It's just the weather changed, though.
Oh, it is. North Carolina doesn't know what it wants to do. We're back into the mode of, is it winter? Is it summer? Is it spring? Well, it doesn't know.
Well,
It
today
doesn't.
was like a spring day, but then we're supposed to be getting snow again.
Mm.
We were supposed to get a few flurries today, but I don't know that it ever happened. It rained most of the day, but I don't know if I ever know.
It was just cloudy here.
What is?
PC got snow.
Both my granddaughter and teenagers are going through the laundry issues that their kids that I used to complain about. My mom is the same way. I try not to give her that satisfaction because I'm like, I'll like come in her office and she's like, "What happened?" And I'm like, "I don't want to tell you." FIFA may not be held in the USA.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're actually right now. Gary Bettman, the NHL commissioner, is checking 8 different sites in Canada right now. They might have it all in Canada and Mexico.
Wow.
I'm close to buying my own paper plates. You know what's so funny, Ed? I have paper plates. I do. I like for simple things. Like I'm obsessed with baked potatoes.
We
What? I'm so proud of my potatoes. I can take it out of the ground and put it in my microwave or oven. I'm so proud of my potatoes. You have no idea.
we use
That's
paper
one thing.
and plasticware.
What's
And
that, Cynthia?
we use paper plates and plasticware. When Peyton was little, he could not stand the metal. So we switched. I mean, once he outgrew the little plastic baby spoons, we switched. We started buying plastic silverware, and have just never stopped. So for 19 years now, we've been eating with plasticware.
Wow.
And I don't even like to eat with metal now because I'm so used to plastic that I'd prefer a plastic fork over a metal fork. But paper plates, we've done the same. When the boys were little, we started getting paper plates to avoid dishes when we're, actively going all the time.
Yeah.
And we still do.
How's it going, Diane? Great to see you.
Hi, Diane.
Hi,
Do you know what
Diane.
I think is fancy though? Are those plastic reusable plates? I think those are fancy. I get paper ones, and I get this stack. I get this stack of like 200, 250. I get that giant stack of paper plates. This
Yeah.
whole conversation is reminding me that I need paper plates.
I go to Sam's and I stock up on paper plates and toilet paper and paper towels. And
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, as somebody who has a membership and has never gone in, what's the difference between Sam's and like Walmart?
Oh,
bulk.
yeah. You buy in bulk at Sam's, and typically your price per item, like if you were to break down the price, you are saving a little bit. It's not massive amounts, but you're saving enough to make it worth it.
Interesting.
Except my bottles of Diet Coke, this size bottle, they are the same per ounce at both stores. So I don't save money on those, but I can at least get more at one time at Sam's.
Yeah.
Easier. But
my
I
job.
I don't save on.
Sorry. My job. I have a membership to Costco, Sam's, anywhere that has. My job pays for it. I go to Costco all the time because I'm obsessed with hot dogs. But I have never.
Not you.
I haven't. I'll eat we've had this conversation. I'll eat a water dog. I'll eat a grilled dog. I'll eat a fried hot dog. Any kind of hot dog. I'm crazy.
Me too.
I guess I'm going to have to videotape myself if I ever do eat a water dog.
I bet you have, and you didn't even know it.
Probably. Would that be? No, I never had a stadium hot dog.
Never.
Oh my gosh, Jess.
Never
need
had a
to get you
stadium hot
out.
dog. No,
I
I never.
have never
need
been
to
to a
get you
baseball game without eating at least a chili dog or some sort of hot dog with relish, ketchup, and other assortment of things that are bad for you.
So when I go to Atlanta, I sit in that special area. What am I trying to think of?
Oh, the Yard House. Is it the Yard House? No.
Yeah, something like that. But I sit there and I order a salad,
Really? I'm
and they bring
reading.
me a salad.
Hey,
Wow.
you could get Japanese, Chinese, all kinds of food at Dodger Stadium. So I'm not judging.
Well, you have to go out of the stadium for that at Atlanta.
Oh, I didn't think, Diane. This is a really good idea. I'm gonna order 500 plates.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was less on Amazon. I'll have to look into that. Thank you.
You know, no, I just jumped because that is one streak I still have. Since I was a child, I've had a hot dog at every park I've ever been to. That's Seattle all the way down to San Diego, Texas, all the way back up to Minnesota.
I've had
everything
ice
in
cream,
between.
popcorn. Oh,
That's
well, that's
crazy.
cool. You keep that tradition going, William. You keep eating those hot dogs.
I
Somebody
don't
has
know
to
if I
eat them.
will be able to. I don't know if I'll be able to. I might have to eat it with some Tums or something, or an aspirin.
Oh, come on. 9 dogs in 9 innings.
No,
Oh
I
no,
would
no,
need
no,
9
no.
doctors. You know, I watch those people that drink 9 beers and 9 dogs in 9 innings in Houston. Let me tell you, I kind of think they're faking. That young lady was 95 pounds. She was like this tall, and she's like, I'm gonna eat. And these dogs, they were like carne asada dogs, nacho dogs. Like these were not just regular hot dogs.
So she said we're going to eat hot dogs. She didn't say she finished the hot dogs.
I bet she bought it, hucked it in the garbage,
Yeah.
or like she was like, I'm gonna feed everyone around me.
No, I've had bratwurst from stadiums, but they're cooking that on the grill. They're frying it up.
Sure. Are they cooking it right in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Texas, that's what they were.
I
They're right in
love
front.
bratwurst. I love bratwurst. I will eat like 5 or 6 of those things and regret it.
I've been to far too many high school baseball games to have not eaten a stadium hot dog.
Oh, I love
There's
stadium.
some stuff at the high school games you don't want to eat.
I don't know why it hits different. We still have a ballpark in my town. It's a little league park. You can still walk up and eat the same canteen food. I know where they get the cheese. I don't know why the nachos still taste the same.
Interesting.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I'm going to get myself together.
So I think it's more environmental than anything else.
Probably.
Do y'all eat Sugardale hot dogs or bacon or ham? Sugardale is my town. I was raised on hot dogs. In LA we eat this thing. It's called the LA dog, and I don't want to say what we used to call it because it's not a nice title. But it's a hot dog wrapped in bacon, cooked with red and green bell peppers and onions. And
That
three
sounds
of those, and you'll be calling the doctor in the morning.
good.
I
They're
don't know.
decadent.
Sugardale hot dog.
I don't know. I've never heard of a Sugardale hot dog.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that brand.
But I live in California, and California is owned by Hoffy. They ever heard of Hoffy hot dogs? That is that like there are certain brands that we have. Because certain farms are bigger in certain areas. So we still have Hoffy farms here.
Okay.
So $80 isn't too much for a quilt.
No.
That is cheap for a quilt.
I might go back. I want to see. I need to see how big it is. I might go back and buy it.
So I mean, and you're gonna make jackets and stuff from it, right?
I'm gonna make a jacket. I don't think it's big enough to make a full jacket. And quite honestly, when I see people wearing at quilt shows are the half jackets, not the. I'm a trench. I love a good trench coat. I don't know why. I love the long dramatic jackets. Hot dogs is what my hubby wanted when he came home from the Gulf War. No steak, no shrimp, no lobster, just a dang gone hot dog. I'm not kidding you. I crave those things. I absolutely crave hot dogs. Absolutely not, William. We go crazy with our hot dogs here.
We have we call them Michigans, but it's just chili sauce on a dog.
I've heard that. This
Yeah.
is one reason I'm glad I don't live in the heart of the city because they have chili dog stands all throughout LA.
Oh yeah, there's like in my town where I grew up, there's actually 2 stands that have been there for years and years. One you drive up to and they come out and they still put like the tray on your window and everything like that. You just tell them how many dogs you want and it's all in cash still. And then there's another place, it's just called Giuseppe's. I think it's Giuseppe's.
Oh,
And you
you
walk
know
in,
the name is Giuseppe's. It's amazing.
or it's something like that. But yeah, and you walk into it and yeah, you just get your hot dogs. But I usually just order hamburgers and stuff from that. I'm never in the mood for a hot dog. My kids will eat a hot dog all day long.
I'm a barbecuer. My son will be making like hamburgers or something. He'll like want hamburgers. I'll still throw a hot dog on there.
Mhm. I want to get one of those things that I can put vegetables on so I can grill vegetables without it falling through the grate. So that's the plan this year.
What is that called?
Gosh, I know it, but I can't think of it.
I just get.
I had
tinfoil.
one.
I just get tinfoil and cook everything on foil.
Yeah, that's one way to do it, but
I do that with potatoes, onions, garlic, and then salt and pepper, butter. And then I just wrap them up in individual pouches and put them on the grill.
I do salmon and in tinfoil on the grill too.
Oh my gosh, you were totally reminding me. I will not be having salmon. I've had it at least once or twice. The past 3 weeks, I've had it at least twice a week. I am salmoned out.
Is it such a thing? Is there such a thing?
I've introduced my son into the amazing world of fish.
Yeah.
We need something new. I say that and now I'm craving it.
No,
Oh,
I want like the fisherman's fish, the crunchy fish.
I do. And I have crab cakes. I went crazy 2 weeks ago at the store.
Seafood boil. Mm. I know I say it like almost every time we're around seafood boil.
I might make those crab cakes tonight. Now, I'm trying to remember what's in my freezer, which
Yeah.
I need to go in there and cook some things off.
I have not had a good seafood boil in so long.
Yeah.
I go a little crazy when I go to the store. There's an elderly man that has a hot dog stand. His name, he named his business Bite Me.
I love that.
I have a Joe's Crab Shack shirt that I wear, and it says "Bite Me," and on the back it says Joe's Crab Shack.
I miss Joe's. Oh, I miss Joe's.
Do you have Sonic or A&W drive-through out there? We have A&W. Oh, do you know what's so funny? People look at me crazy when I go to a Dairy Queen and order a hamburger. But our Dairy Queen has hamburgers, fries, onion rings, like all the good stuff.
Ours does too.
Ours does, but that's not what you go to Dairy Queen for.
They must be really good cooks in my hometown. We had a
You have the diamond in the rough, yeah.
we had a Boston market that just closed.
Yeah.
It had been open since as long as I can remember, and it just closed. We have Sonic. I like their smash burgers. I wish the closest one near me is like 45 minutes away from my house.
30 minutes from me.
Oh, Cynthia, that's really a
Yeah.
pain.
I'm like, there was a Sonic on every street corner in Oklahoma.
There is a Sonic here, but I don't know when they're actually open.
Yeah.
Because you can look on like Google Maps and it tells you when they're supposed to be open, and you can go drive out there and they're not actually open. Happens all the time.
Oh wow.
When I lived in Arizona, they had more Sonics available. I'd have to drive to the literal desert to go eat Sonic.
No, we have Sonic, but the girls they'll ask for the Oreos, like the big Oreo blaster or something, that Master Blaster. That's what they want.
Sonic
But-
has a turtle truffle blast now. Oh my gosh. I have to get that. When I get one, it has to be that now.
Mm.
The thing that I used to get in high school and college was the banana milkshake at Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it now, but that's what I used to get.
Marla says,
Yeah,
I
me
have
too.
a
It was my
Sonic.
favorite.
I have a Sonic, but I don't eat there. I have a root beer stand called Woody's that is over 100 years old, and that brings food out on the tray in the window. I love that.
I love that.
The original
Yeah.
McDonald's does that still.
We have a place here called Hamburger Stand, but they don't do that, but they're good.
I miss it when Sonic used to do that.
Yeah.
They don't do that around here as much as they used to either. Do you know the one thing I miss the most are drive-in movies?
Mm.
Yes. I do too.
And we'd always go right before the sun went down, so we'd see the beautiful oranges and blues and greens in the sky. I miss that. And their cheap water dogs and popcorn.
Sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm. It
I haven't
does.
been to movies in forever.
I'm stubborn when COVID. I go to movies by myself, and I have for years. I lived alone for a long time, but my whole point is, I went after COVID because every movie theater was empty.
Yeah.
I'd pick the perfect seat in the middle. I'd watch all the previews in silence.
Yeah.
That is the amazing part of the movies post-COVID.
I miss that. There was one time I stood up at the end of the movie. I was shocked. 3 people had snuck in. I thought I was by myself the whole time, and they all sat behind me.
As long as you're not making weird bodily noises, I think you're okay.
I'm serious. When I go to a movie, I grab a tub of popcorn and I shut my mouth, and I'm working on that popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Wendy's, Sonic's, Hardee's, Burger King. About this time of year, it was hard for them to keep workers. No one wants to work. You know what's so funny, Diane? My area too. I have a Taco Bell by my house. It's 50-50 if the doors are open, and they always have a sign that says, "We don't have enough workers. Please use the drive-through."
Wow.
What was the first drive-in movie, and where was it located? That is such a great question.
That I don't have the answer to.
I miss that. I remember seeing Gremlins. I remember going to drive-thrus. I have good memory. And now the place where we used to go to drive-thrus is where my storage unit is. It's literally on the exact grounds of where my storage unit is. Fast food is not easy, especially at $7.50 an hour. In California, they pay $20 if the owners have more than 20 employees.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know. I still like going to the movies, though. I'm weird. With that being said, I'm twitchy to go to a movie now. I don't know if I could go now. Like when I went and saw The Hobbit in the movie theater, an hour into the movie, I got up and walked out and went and stood outside
Oh gosh.
and came back. I went and ate a hot dog, had a solid 15-20 minute break, and came right back in the movie.
Hmm.
But it was a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, they're longer.
Yeah, I needed that Cal State OSHA smoke break. I'm also taking my time on this because I want to let my my other jacket ride for one more day.
Hmm.
And I had to show people I'm not just making stuff from scratch. I do upcycle. People, like, for some reason, that's all I used to do, and people quit watching those videos. So I never stopped upcycling. I just quit showing it to people. You know, when people stop caring, I don't take it personal. I'm fickle. I get it. But there are certain things that I'm into that I never stop doing.
Yeah, people are always going in and out of fads and fades, stuff like that. But it's just like they're always into it, but they just might not catch it.
And I never get offended if someone like unsubscribes, resubscribes. So this is the game. This is the business we've chosen, to quote The Godfather.
Yeah.
I still have quite a few drive-in theaters in my area. Some ones I went to as a kid. So did my parents. I love that, Marla. I love their tradition of that. There's certain places I take my son, and he's like, "Why are we going here?" I'm like, "Because our entire family has been here. Your feet need to touch these ground. You're one of us. We need to say that it's gone 9 generations." Park-in theaters renamed Stardust. Oh, I love that. I love that. In near Camden, New Jersey.
Okay.
That's the first drive-through movie theater or drive-in movie theater.
I think so.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
I was hoping that you'd tell us, Diane.
Yeah, I didn't feel like Googling today.
What's that?
I didn't feel like being on Google today.
Take a day off.
I am taking a day off.
On Secretary Day, you're gonna get an arrangement. Do you want? Oh gosh, here come the tears. Oh no! An edible arrangement.
I'm perked up now. I'm getting
you're so valuable to this channel, and we absolutely would explode without you.
No. You could totally live without me, guys. I am just another little person in the world.
Don't start that now. Don't start that now. You know better. Oh, she's hiding. Oh, she's hiding.
I'm here.
Part of my old stomping grounds. When I was a kid, there was this place called the Plaza Theater, and it was a $1.50 theater. It was the kind of place where if you wore loose shoes, your foot would get stuck to the floor. But they would always show double features for $1.50. I miss those days. I miss when you can go. But don't get me wrong. Even back then, 30 years ago, all those movies had been out for a couple months. But for $1.50, like, how could you can't beat that with a stick.
Yeah. Well, I do have to make my new channel called Fluffy Butts.
You do.
I wonder if I can make one. I don't know. I'm gonna send it to Ollie first and go, subscribe, please.
YouTube is really weird with names right now, so maybe they might let it through or they won't.
I know, yeah. I don't know.
You never know.
Guess who's back?
Oh,
Let me move.
Back again.
the Kings are we're 46 seconds away from our third loss in 4 games.
Aw.
But if Bill has taught me anything, it's don't lose your brains over a sports team.
Yeah, you
I
shouldn't.
can't wait to watch that video tonight.
Oh, Bill. Hey, I can't wait. 16. It's a 16-minute video.
You never know. He's like a tea kettle. He starts off slow and then he starts whistling.
Yeah,
So you never know.
that's true.
But as somebody who stays up all night sewing, I love watching people like that. I love watching just the craziness. Oh, did we lose? Or is it a penalty coming up? Oh, the guy's smiling because he knows he got a penalty with just end the game. Just end the game.
Yeah.
Oh, slashing. A 2-minute penalty with 34 seconds left. I love sports.
Is it the other team?
No, it's the King. It's the King. You know, for anyone who's been with me for years, this is yet another amazing year of Kings hockey here in the House of Sewing. We're going on 7 losing seasons.
Just 7?
Well, I've been online for 6 years. I've been like my so-called life channel has been going for 7, but for 6, but for a whole year I was quiet. I thought I was the only one that stayed up all night sewing. Marla, it's what I do. I love it's my weird zen. It's my happy place. Especially this time of year when it's too hot to hang out here during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, if it's 90 outside, it's 110 in here.
Oh, Marla, as soon as I get home from school, I try to get all my work done so I can come in my sewing room and just work and just be in my happy place. Yeah. I just listen to music or I listen to old people, like streams from years past from people, and then go from there and just create stuff. Yeah.
Why are there so many Colorado fans at a Kings game? The Colorado just scored and the crowd erupted. All the
Well,
Kings fans have left.
yes, probably that. The latter.
Well, another spectacular season.
Well, there goes me ever wanting a Kings jersey. Maybe.
Maybe we don't want you to have a Kings jersey. Did you ever think about that? Okay, you're on the
Who
list.
wouldn't want me?
You're
Who
on the
wouldn't
list.
want
Nope, you're on the list. Nope. size 54 and up from now on.
me? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. No, you want me. Everybody. Come on now. You know I look cute in a jersey, everyone. I know. Go ahead. Maybe next year.
Yeah, I've been on YouTube for 6 straight years. But like a lot of the times I wasn't active, or like I would take 6 months off.
Yeah.
One time I quit doing this and I made videos for 2 years. That's all I did was make videos. I quit doing lives. It's all because of politics. So find people that are like-minded and you'll have a great time.
Absolutely. I agree.
Oh no, rain just started and it's 33. Oh no, Marla. I hope it doesn't snow. Marla, if you're an
I
early
want the snow.
I'm scared of your guys' weather.
Yeah.
If you're an early riser, check
Hey.
out Pat's Pastry Queen Farm Adventures or Quilting in the Country. Yeah, Lori has been going on at like 2:00 my time.
Yes.
Yeah. I think somebody over the course of the weekend was saying, because her husband's a bus driver,
Uh-huh.
she just goes ahead and gets up when he gets up to go.
Yeah, she's
Work.
up at like 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
I've been watching every night. I like it. See, that's another thing. I'm up. So when someone I like goes live, I'm doing laundry, all
Yeah.
those dishes that I said. I'm washing my dishes before I put them in the dishwasher. No, I'm not an early riser because I'm up too late. I do catch Lori on the replay, but I'm not a morning person.
Mhm.
Same, Marla. I'm forced to be up because I'm at work.
Who is Lori?
Quilting in the Country.
Yeah, she's in New York State, and she does she makes quilts, and she'll go on for about an hour, hour and a half, on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I believe. And usually around 10:00 our time, because when the kids go to transition from one class to another, I'll pop her on and I'll say hi to everyone while the
Okay.
kids are going through their transition. I always have someone going, "Aren't you teaching?" And I was like, "Break time." And then I tell everybody goodbye when I leave to go back to teaching. I always put an unhappy face going, "Oh, I gotta go teach again."
Man, I have vivid memories of my elementary school teachers either smoking on campus or smoking in the parking lot.
Mm.
What year did they like? Because California was the first to outlaw smoking. It was like 88, 89, I think, or somewhere. They were the first, at least on planes. And then it slowly graduated from there. And I remember the teachers used to smoke on campus, and they slowly got pushed out into the parking lot.
Mm.
And it was not rare to see like 10, 15 teachers out there smoking together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
They'd
don't
all
remember.
be out there at the same time. Yeah.
I bet Mr. Sherman did. I bet he did.
We have a name.
In my day, these people, like the old timers I grew up with, they would have hated the new world. I can't smoke inside. I can't smoke on a plane. I can't smoke in the bathroom. What is wrong with you? Like, they smoked everywhere. They would walk into restaurants smoking a cigarette and put it out, at the ashtray that was on the table.
Nope. I'm kind of glad we don't, because it makes me nauseous sometimes now.
I'm crazy. I love it. I haven't smoked a cigarette in almost like 11, 12 years. I love the smell of cigarettes.
Mhm.
I love it.
You go sniff them. I'll walk away.
Yeah, I can't breathe around them.
I can't be around it either.
My dad ruined it. I'll let him know.
I thought I would outgrow that. Honestly, thought I'd outgrow it. I love the smell of cigarettes still to this day. I still have dreams that I'm smoking, and it's been a long time. My daughter's a nurse. She still sees a lot of doctors outside smoking at the hospital. I'm trying to think I don't think I've ever met a doctor who didn't smoke cigarettes. Even Hoffy smokes cigarettes. My doctor now.
Think about all the people that they have to put up with. I don't blame them.
No, excuse me. My doctor has been a doctor as long as I can remember. So Hoffy tripped me out. It's weird to see him as an older man, and he looks like Noah Wiley from ER.
Oh.
So just imagine Noah Wiley getting older. He's his goofy twin brother, but 20 years older.
Oh, that's
In the early 70s, students were allowed to smoke outside in between classes. Back then, they called it boxing a cigarette. Oh, we need to bring that back. I'm gonna go box cigarettes. We need to bring boxing a cigarette back. When did you decide to be here to go live? I missed doing this, and I just turned it on to see what happened, and I got like 400 views that day. That was
Wow.
if you go back, look, whenever my very first, if you go scroll to the very bottom of my lives, I just decided to go live that day on a whim. And I was like, oh, well, people want to see me. I'll come back again.
Let's see here.
If you love, this is the cliche corner. This is this is when Danny Tanner sits everyone down and starts talking. If you love what you do, you wouldn't care if no one was watching. If you were sitting there with your auntie, if you love what you do, it doesn't matter. And I don't care if hey, music, how's it going? And I've said this since day one. Like, I love what I do. It's who I am. And so if no one's watching, that's cool too. Because I'm still
November
going to do it.
28th, 2022.
What's that?
November 28th, 2022.
Yikes,
That's what
it's
it
been
says on
that
there.
long?
That's what it says on there. Yeah.
So from 20, man, I've been going live for 4 years.
But that's your second round of lives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were going live before that, but
Years before that.
yeah, you had stopped. Yeah. So this is your encore career of lives. So I'm going to call it.
Great to see you, music. Great to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Noah doesn't look bad and has a medical show streaming now.
Oh, nice.
My doctor is his twin brother. It's weird. I've heard other people say it. Like, I'm sitting in the lobby. They're like, "Do you know who my doctor looks like?" But everybody looks like somebody. I met my doppelganger. I told him he was beautiful.
I would have loved to see who this man is.
I'm not kidding you. A long time ago, I was in Beverly Hills of all places, and I look in the window, and even the employees looked. And my doppelganger worked at a Rolex store in Beverly Hills. And I opened the door, and he said, "Oh my gosh!" I said, "You are so beautiful." Everyone started laughing. Everyone, because we were like, it was like Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
It was bad. It was like looking in a mirror. I told him, "Whatever you do, keep doing it. I love you. I believe in you." Yeah, he was my twin. He was my twin. Oh yeah, he laughed. I laughed. Even like my ex-girlfriend was like, "Dude, that's like your doppelganger, man." Like, yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, can't type tonight. Blood pressure very high. Just stopped in. Thank you so much. I totally understand that. Please take it easy. My blood pressure's. I'm one of those people who shouldn't drink as much coffee as I do.
Listen to us. We can calm you down. You can calm yourself.
Absolutely.
Yes. We have very calm voices.
Oh, another great season for the Los Angeles Kings. You know what? That's okay. Yeah. When I was a little kid, the Dodgers won the World Series, and they didn't win until I was in my 30s. So,
well, both of your teams can't be winners all the time. I mean, look at the Dodgers. They're the winners right now.
But why can't we win all the time? I can't say I was about to get pouty face. I can't even do the pouty face. No, I want to win all the time. Okay. Okay. So this is weird. Why do people do this? They go to the hockey game and the announcers are in the hallway and they're talking, and some guy will stand behind the announcers like this. Why do they do this? Or the one guy like this, or the guy on their cell phone trying to act like, bro, we know you're watching it on TV. We know you're literally watching yourself.
Yeah. They're just shocked.
Oh, that's always tripped me out. If you are over 9 years old and you do that.
Oh, I always try to get on the TV when I'm going to a Canes
Oh
game.
no, that's different. I'm gonna do a mime. I'm gonna do a dance. I'm gonna do an interpretive dance.
Next time I go, I'm going to purposely go to the announcers. They're on the second floor. And I'm going to wave and I'm going to be like, and I'll text you, hurry, look, I'm here.
I took my BP yesterday, 120 and 83, almost perfect. Not bad for an old lady.
Yeah.
So it's another amazing year. I think I'm gonna finish this coat tonight, but I may not film my short until tomorrow night.
Mm.
I'll let my upcycle ride one more day. And I'm really, really gonna start working on my quilt. The quilt coat is becoming more complicated because I want to incorporate that giant star quilt. So I'm just gonna literally just start cutting pieces out in patterns. And I might make the stars the arms.
Oh, that'd be
Okay.
great. I like that idea.
That would work.
There's too many imperfections on the quilt. I bought a really trash quilt. 2 shimmer pillow covers done. Awesome. Now to swap out the Valentine's one.
Oh, cool.
I do seasonal, but I'm like, I do more autumn, Christmas, and that's it. Because I have a bunch of autumn stuff. Like I have this truck with pumpkins in it that I put out for like autumn, you know.
Mm.
I have in my hallway, I have seasonal plates.
Oh,
My son switch. I forgot I had them. My son switches them out. It's like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
I'm really
and
bad.
autumn. And autumn, because I'm obsessed with autumn, even though we don't have it here.
Colors are beautiful.
I like dark browns and the red.
Mhm. We just do Christmas. I have no capacity of decorating anything. Now, my front door will get stuff. Like I'll put the American flag up there, put flowers, like springtime stuff, Christmas. But my front door will get it all. But that's it.
See, like this star has no damage on it. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah.
Where's the other? There is another star I was looking at. Like this, that has a. Oh, you can't see it. It has a heavy stain on it, and I was kind of like, what am I gonna do with this? And it's one of those things. Like, should I sew around it? Should I? Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Like, what should I do with that? And that won't come out. I've scraped it. I've washed this thing 3 different times. And I just don't want it to sit around here and waste. So I'm gonna literally just put my pattern over it and just cut pieces out. And try not to cut my carpet in the process.
Yeah, no cutting the carpet.
Well, it's the only room with nothing on the floor is my living room. It's the only room in this house. But this thing's humongous. But I bought a trash quilt. Like this thing's trashed in the middle.
It was well loved at one time by something.
So I'm gonna try to salvage this thing like this. See, but if it's the back, I don't want it to be too high because I want you to actually see it.
Mm-hmm.
This thing's huge. This is like a queen or a king or I don't know. Oh,
Yeah, I think it's a queen size.
it's humongous.
It's a workout, huh?
I threw out my shoulder, and it's not from anything hardcore. I do real life cowboy stuff. I do all kinds of hardcore stuff. I think I threw my shoulder sleeping.
We're at that age, William. We are so at that age.
And it hasn't gotten better. and it has not got better. It has not. I put icy hot on it, everything. What's the standard look like being Encore or any other? The extent of my decorating is a quilt and 2 pillows on the sofa. I'm weird. I have a lot. I have certain. I stopped doing the pillows. I used to have seasonal pillows, but then I had a toddler in my house, and I learned a hardcore lesson of why we can't have nice things in life.
Yeah. Well, I'm still working on trying to get nice things, but we just keep not doing very well. Someday, I say someday, I'll have nice things.
So my son, like, and the funny thing is, the other day I found a bunch of like folded pillows because it was just the casings, and I'm like, someday, kids, someday we'll make a comeback. I spring WD-40 on it and put Dawn dish liquid rubbing on it, and then rinse it from the opposite side. Oh, okay. I like that music. I'm really working with this quilt. I'm going to do something with it. It's the first giant star quilt, and now that I know how expensive they are, and that quilt guy, like all vendors, I bought a bunch of stuff from him. I haven't seen him every time I've gone back.
Yeah.
He just disappeared. So is this definitely some Pinocchio fly-by-night stuff? Send it to Jay is always the answer. This is always the answer.
No. I can take it. I can take it apart for you, but
It's that saying, what would Jess do? That saying,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I gave my opinion last time. I did.
No, I need to lay that quilt out because it's going to make something amazing. It's going to make something absolutely amazing. I just need to lay it out and take a look at it.
I want to see how you put the arms. Like, I have an idea of how you could cut out the arms. I do.
And the
But
problem
I'll
is,
have to lay it out, and I have to show you. I'll have to move the pattern this way.
the last layer. God, this thing is heavy. But the last layer in here, I don't like the top layer. Like, whatever you want to call that. Like, you see this variation. I don't like this one because it looks, I don't know, it looks kind of filthy. It's not, but it looks filthy, but it's not.
Yeah.
So I might cut up until the blue, up until here.
Yeah, it looks like they use Stonehenge, but I don't know if that's Stonehenge fabrics or not by Benartex. I think it's Benartex has Stonehenge.
I want to find that guy because now that I know how much quilts are worth, he has no idea that he's sitting on a gold mine.
Yeah, well, we're just going to let him keep giving you cheap quilts.
Every time I had to stop going because every time I would see him, he would sell me 5 quilts for $20.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't have the room. I didn't have the room.
He doesn't have the market to sell them for that expensive, that price range.
I think a lot of it's all what the value is to you.
Yeah.
And I think he doesn't value it like a quilter would at all. Because a lot of the stuff that these vendors get are from estate sales.
That's true.
And they buy, or even worse, they're buying crates of stuff. They'll say, oh, this is just linen, and then everyone bids on it, and the highest bidder gets the money,
True. Yeah, that's how it works.
I wouldn't expect some old grizzled dude to know about quilts like that either. And yes, I'm stereotyping. If he did, I would be shocked. Do you ever think that Ryan Reeves is going to come to my house? The Vegas
I think Ryan Reeves is coming to your house.
No, the Vegas one. I'll cry. If the other one comes to my house, I'll cry and act like I won the Oscar. I'll start making videos like Bill. It'll be great. But
I can't. I'll tell you.
Let's see if they send me another email saying they have strung me along. No, this is the first time I've ever been burnt on the internet ever for a jersey. And I've never been burnt. A long time ago, my dad got burnt for a watch, but I've never been burnt online before. See, NYC Mode is sending me emails because they say we'll deliver to your house.
But that's who bought the hat. That's where
No,
you got
I'm
the hat.
learning. No, I need to learn lessons. Buyer beware sometimes, and it's okay to beware.
Yeah, and it's
Posted a photo on Tammy's Facebook page. Awesome.
That's
Okay,
cool.
yay. Thank you. Good deal. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'll have to look later though.
Find the part you don't like. Use Mrs. Blue Internet Diet like blue in there to make it multicolor. That I have a ton of clothes dye in here. We could get tie dye in here if we get real bored and want to make a mess. I could go like full tie dye in here.
Oh, cool.
I have a ton of that stuff, and it's like recent too. No, they used it at my job. I work with people with disabilities, and so I work with hippies. A lot of like people that were like real life flower children. So they still do tie. I know someone that still wears tie dye, and he's in his 60s.
Tie dye's still in, man. I don't know who you talking to.
There's this kid. He'll put like a design on a t-shirt and he tie dyes it. It's an art form. I gotta find that channel. I fall down rabbit holes, and of course, like anything else, one night I fell down a tie dye rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And it's artwork to me where I'm like, I'd wear that. But I'm starting to explore new colors. I'm trying to branch out. Says the man who wears black every day.
Every year my mom she gets all the grandkids together and we make a new tie-dye shirt. And so they all make t-shirts, and then I end up rinsing them all out. And it's a lot of t-shirts. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10 people at minimum. And so it's interesting. I always get wrangled in. Oh, I'll make a jacket for you.
Rosie Cat has already claimed them as hers.
Oh.
I don't know. I have a couple tie-dye shirts. It's you know what when I gained weight, I quit wearing certain things.
Okay. Yeah.
But then at the bins, I found a 4X tie-dye shirt. And I put it on and I'm like, okay, this is a get along shirt. I can't wear this. I can't wear this.
I can see you and your son. All right, get in the shirt till we get along.
He wouldn't.
Oh,
my son is like me. He's like me. He asks a lot of questions. You can't just trick me into something. I will ask a billion questions.
Yeah.
Unless you paint free Juki on the side of a sketchy van, then I'm gone.
Free Juki with chocolate eggs.
Free Reese's eggs.
Or
No,
Reese's.
I'll know. It was very Williams specific. I'll run. But if it says free Juki, I might chance it.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. When I back at like 5 or 6 years ago, whenever I would drive home from the valley, I would always be like, the only way I'd ever get kidnapped if someone had a free sewing machine sign. If it just says free sewing machine and an arrow pointing, I'm gone.
Free Gamma long arm.
Do you know I look every time I go to the swap meet because every once in a while they'll have something they don't know. Like there was a guy who had an industrial sewing machine motor, and I walked up to him and I was like, "Where's the machine?" And he's like, "I just sold the machine." I said, "Without the motor?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Oh, so sad. That person would have had to buy a motor.
People buy things not realizing, not knowing what they had. In one of my videos, I talk about how this guy, he was totally pawing this one sewing machine. I was like a caged tiger. I was walking in circles. I was like, stop touching it. He was flipping up, he was just hitting anything that moved, he was touching it. The second he walked away, I scooped it up and walked up to the guy, was like, how much? Thank you. I bought it and left. Didn't even look to see what brand it was because it was a classic, but it drives me crazy because he didn't know what he was doing. He was fondling the sewing machine.
Yeah.
That's literally, he was just playing.
Here's yeah.
He was literally just flipping stuff, just touching things. By the way, I'm still going strong. It is March 2nd, and I have yet to purchase a sewing machine.
That is pretty impressive.
Yeah. 70 something days.
Oh,
Yeah. Because you bought it before the Great Flood. And the flood happened right before Christmas.
Oh man, that was terrible.
That's all the references I have because
that
I
was terrible.
look up the date 100% of your posts. It won't show me the date.
YouTube is terrible with time because certain things that are 3 years ago are really 4 years ago, or vice versa. Like for some reason they're like 6 or 7 months off.
True.
Even with the live, like in an hour, it'll say the first day 1 hour, or like they have this really weird backwards way of telling time. And it won't even be a full 24 hours, and it'll say the first day, yada yada yada. What kind of vehicle were you in when you had your accident? What part of your body was busted so you couldn't walk? Did they use Jaws of Life? No, actually, I was in a lowered 1999 black Ford F-150. It was the first show vehicle I ever had, and ironically, I crashed it. No, I jumped out. I walked around. I had a full conversation. I hung out with the cops, the paramedics, until my car got towed. I woke up the next day and I couldn't move. Adrenaline the whole time because I should have exited planet Earth. When you have near-death experiences, it messes with you. I should have.
Yeah.
I should have. There's a million factors that I should have, but I didn't. So, you take your victory and you move on. But so the next day I woke up and I physically could not move the lower half of my body.
Dang. Do you think part of it was due to swelling? Things that started swelling through the night, or?
It was so traumatic. I remember right before crashing. I remember crashing, but because I had my seatbelt on, I wore that seatbelt stripe for like 2 months. So, yeah. And it took me a full month to learn how to walk again. Without an aid.
Yeah.
Or a walker. Yeah. Drive fast and watch out for those people making left turns on green lights.
Agreed.
Someone's cut in front of me. I swiped and the funny thing is I hit a pole and it saved my life because if not, I would have dropped like 30, 40 feet in the car onto a train track. So it would have been bad all around either way. What a terrible way to end a show.
I know, right?
I'm kind of like, oh, wow. Yeah.
I will have this finished but the whole moral of the story is that I came back. I can do this and I can karate kick.
And he can walk 26 miles.
Good gravy.
Just wait, you guys. The summer's coming.
I'm going to show up with some New Balance. I'm going to show up with New Balance, socks up to my knees. Like, let's go. I'm going to show.
Make sure you wear a sweatband because I'm coming in the summer this time. I got to experience a summer over there.
Summer hits different there.
Yeah,
just
that's
saying.
what I figured.
I've meant those airbags. Not. It was life changing, Marla. It humbled me, big time, and in a weird way. And I wasn't arrogant. I wasn't cocky. I pay attention to how I drive. Let's just say that I don't drive like a speed demon. And you know what? And I'll admit that accident was everybody's fault. I may or may not have been going a little bit over the speed limit.
Just a little bit.
But that person should not have been making a left with with traffic flowing.
Absolutely. Oh me.
Hey, it's all right, Mo. It's all right. We'll be back. We'll be back at it on Wednesday. It's all right. I'm. But that car crash was that's one of those weird things. Nothing but good things happened after that.
Yeah.
My life would be my life would be different if that truck was still sitting in front of my house.
Mm-hmm. I know, like I was following somebody, and it just turned yellow, and they slammed on their brakes, and we were both going underneath the light, and so I didn't react as fast as she did. I ran right into the back of her. Nothing deployed or anything. I felt more bad for both of my babies because Emma wasn't even. She had just turned 1, and so they're both in a 5-point harness, but they both don't remember it. But it scared me and I never drove fast again. I'm not saying I didn't tailgate. We'll say tailgate. I wasn't tailgating, but per se. But I understand.
Work.
We all have
a lot
our
of
own
time.
stories.
See you next show.
Yeah.
Oh, now I have the car wash.
Well
We're
done,
gonna
Mom.
have the car wash. Whoa. I have that stuck in my head.
When I go through the car wash, I think of the little aliens from Sesame Street. And that they're making their little noises, like they're shaking back and forth. And so those little things that go over you. Yeah, I was like, oh, Sesame Street. Every time.
All of our car washes work. They all look like the video game Grand Theft Auto. Most of it was modeled after LA, at least a certain map that my son used to play. But it was funny because they copied all of our car washes look like that. They have these weird blue and yellow retro signs, but they're car washes.
Yeah. Good night, Marla.
Thank you so much for hanging out, Marla. Thank you so much.
Good night, Marlo.
That was a long time ago. And there's a million other mitigating factors that I'm not bringing up because it's not that serious.
Absolutely.
Now I just have at the car wash, just stuck in my head.
Is there an outfit that you could make of the people that used to sing that song?
Quite a few. I could dress up like Richard Pryor. He was a crooked preacher, and he'd wear these crazy 3-piece suits. Those 1970s suits, those vests came up to like right here. You would only see this much of the tie because modern vests are much lower.
Yes.
And I have coveralls. We could do the car wash thing. We could all because they're all just wearing coveralls.
Yeah.
I have a pair for everyone, including Cynthia.
Really?
Yep. Cynthia,
You're just going to roll up the hem. Roll up the hem.
Yeah.
I have to do it too.
My son, when he was 4'9", I have coveralls for somebody who is 4'9". I have somebody for coveralls for people who are 5 feet, 5'1". It's because we had to order in bulk. And so I ordered smaller sizes and larger sizes because you never know.
Yeah.
And some are sitting there collecting dust.
all the 5'7" ones are gone.
Oh, all of them. But see, the thing is, everybody's 5'7", 5'8", or 5'9". Yeah. Like that's like that weird range, If you're 5'6" or shorter, I got you. Or if you're like 6'1" or above, I got you.
I'm 6'2".
Cynthia's is what, you're like 5'11", right, Cynthia? Because you're just a little shorter than I am.
Yeah.
Those 6'2" ones are so big that Cynthia can sit on your shoulders, and you both would comfortably fit in those coveralls.
All right, Cynthia,
little-
you ready? We're gonna be able to get into. We could get into the Heart Attack Grill that way.
I
Yeah.
told you, like the Little Rascals used to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Go
you definitely
totally
could.
go Little Rascals.
Cynthia, we
All
can do this.
We've been going 3 hours. My coffee's starting to kick in. Tammy, thank you so much for hanging out tonight.
You're very welcome. Glad I could be here.
Cynthia, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
That he bought a car wash in 29 Palms and got rich because the desert does that. That's smart. That's a smart idea. That is such a smart idea. That's actually ingenious. My grandfather walked out to the desert and bought land and got rich because they put a neighborhood on it. So you never know. 20 McTwin for those planets, as always. Thank you so much. We wouldn't be here without you.
Yes,
We
you would.
wouldn't be here without you and those beautiful Highland cows behind you.
Thank
You
you.
guys
I
are
thought it
both
was more my
awesome.
fat head behind you, but we can do the Highlands.
Yeah, because Jessica is always watching.
You better watch.
Always.
She's always watching you.
You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. I'll see everybody on Wednesday. Have a great week. Until then, like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself, and I will definitely see you next time. Have a great night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.